KO debate series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
What's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy KO. It's your boy Knockout KO 86, Knockout 86, KO Boxing, Knockout Boxing, Knockout Boxing 86, KO Boxing 86. Just plain old knockout, but you can call me KO the GOAT. Whatever you want, call me. I'm live. I'm here. We back. Welcome to another episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Hit the like button as you make yourself comfortable in the show. Drop a comment to let me know you were here. Don't sneak watch. Don't hate watch. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to drop a comment. The worst that could happen is that I'm just going to correct you. You know what I mean? So don't be scared to drop a comment, haters. Don't hate watch my shit. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Also, please, your donations are very appreciated and needed for me to continue to be the proprietor of this channel and continue to run this channel. So please, donate to the channel. You can hit that PayPal. That's the email address right there, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com. You can hit the Cash App. Cash App is right there as well. $ knockoutboxing86 TV is the Cash App. Or you can hit that super chat button. You see that $ right there where you're leaving a comment right now? You can also hit that super chat button. So please, donate one of those ways and share this live stream on your TikTok, your Snapchat, your Twitter, if you got a Twitter, your Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Your Finsta, if you got a Finsta. Okay, if you got your own YouTube channel, share my shit. Share my shit. Show some support for your boy, man. Let's see who all we got in the building. Y'all know the standard. I need 100 like minimum. 100 like minimum for us to get the show started. And we got so many topics to cover. So y'all hit that like button. I am in the building. That is the vlog. It is pinned to the channel. That is the vlog. Subscribe to the vlog. Okay? And subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to both channels. We putting in that work. We putting in that work. Daryl DeLoach, what's up? Brother Huey Q is in the building. Mike Moss. Awesomer. Writer's Block. Big Braille. All things in the building. Willie Williams is in the building. To do what? You're not tired of making excuses for this guy. Hold his feet to the fire to fight somebody worthy, starting with draw month. Now, I don't know where Wendy Williams has been, bro, but I know that you have a wrench here. So you should be a follower of the channel for some good time now. If you're a follower of this channel, then you would know that your comment makes absolutely positively 0 sense because, number one, I have been calling for the Drawmont Roach fight historically for a long ass time now. That's number one, first and foremost. Number two, I have been calling for the Shakur fight. I have been calling for the Team Alifu fight. I have been calling for him to fight Raymond Muratalla. I have been calling for him to fight everybody. So I don't know what the hell you were talking about or where you have been and where you have gone missing. Shout out to Danetta27. 50 burger, 50 piece. Bow. No biscuit in the super chat. She said hashtag bet with KO. If you know, you know. If you don't know, join the channel as a member. $5.99 a month. And you'll find out. So if you don't know, you can find out what hashtag bet with KO is. We get into the money. We get into the money. We hit on our parlay on Saturday, big time parlay. We lost on our parlay for Sunday, but you don't have to do everything I do. Because if you just followed the main parlay, you up $250 right now. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I get a little greedy. So I lost about $70 this weekend. But as long as my channel members is winning, I know I'm going to win. I know I'm going to win. So as long as my channel members winning, I'm happy. Salute to y'all. On the money line, what up? Kirk Jones, what up? Lee Jackson, what's good? NO Boxing, what's happening with you? Showtime. Showtime, the guy in the building. What's happening, bro? Nicole Matthews, what up? Fresh 313 in the building. My dog, the Zoomverse. Y'all go subscribe over there to the Zoomverse. Zoomverse, I appreciate you, man. You share my live streams and my videos more than anyone that I know. And if somebody is right up there with you, they up there with you. But I know for sure you stay supporting your boy KO, and I appreciate you. Shamar Lavelle, what up, homie? Andre, what's happening with you? SBG Mello, what's happening? We got Savage Killer Queen in the building. By the way, pause. I know Danetta ain't the only one made some money off me this weekend. Y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop playing. I know Danetta is not the only one to make some money off my best this weekend because they just be too good, bro. Devin on the run at _ Kiro Black in the building. What's happening? Optics ID, what's good? Million Films, what up? Tim Carey. Not Jim Carey, though. He in the building. What's good with you? Swoosh Life 3 in the building. And then told y'all hit the like, so hit the damn like. Do as you told. Boxing King, what's happening? Terrence Gayton, what up? William Old School in the building. What's happening with you, William? Salute to you. Y'all go subscribe to him and D1 over there on the Angry White Men's podcast. They putting in work. Carnage Drake, what's happening, homie? Desmond Johnson in the building. Kels, a.k.a. Pills. What's happening with you? Rastafari Reezy in the building. Biz 0128. TJ Donald. What's happening? Marcus T. Villain in the building. Don Bowling. What's happening? Fat Pat. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. LeJohn, what's happening? What's happening with you, bro? Anthony Mason. Kirk Jones. Marshawn West. Opulent LD TV. Salute, bro. Javon 856, Intellect 813, Ruben Langford. Night Rider in the building. What's happening, Night Rider? Joe Cope. What's good, bro? London Walker, what's happening with you? Paid 232, what's good? No clue, bro. No clue, Night Rider. Acting like a newbie, bro. Precious Way, what's happening? Dangerous Desires, Bullies. What's good with you? Jack, 6446. What's happening? Pound, 4 pound. Pound, 4 pound. Pound, 4 pound. What's happening? When I step into the window, with the endo. When I come into the window, Any, are you okay? Any, are you okay? Are you okay? Any, are you okay? Any, are you okay? Are you okay? Any, You've been hit by a smooth criminal. Hey, man. Smooth criminal, what's happening? Braylon, what's up, bro? What's the difference between 3 and 7 tier? So the cheap, if you talking about the channel members, the cheapest one get you the prediction. The second one gets you the betting video. The third one, if there is a bet that I didn't place or if there is a fight I didn't cover, you can shoot me an email and I'll cover that fight and do a video on it just for you. Those are the different tiers, bro. Ty, what up? Because I want to get y'all, I don't just be like, yo, join my channel as a member. What you going to get for it? Nah, shit, nothing. Nothing. I don't ask for y'all to buy a product or support me and not try to give you something in return, bro. So that's the different ones. The cheapest channel member tier, you just get the predictions. The one above that, you get the predictions and you get my bet with KO video. The one above that, you get my predictions, you get my bet with KO video, and you can shoot me an email. If there's a fight I didn't cover, you shoot me that email, and I'll hurry up and cover it for you before the fight start and let you know how I would bet. And I'll do that just for you if you on that tier. Hope that explains it for you, bro. Zay Long, what's up? Isaiah, what's happening with your big blog? What up, Big Skull? What up? Victor, the 996-year-old OG is in the building. What up, bro? What's good? No face, no case. Real finesse. What's up? AD Solo, J Mall. What up? WTF Media in the building. Keisha is in the building. Don Ash in the building. Teach is in the building. Not me. Say, I don't gamble. Eventually, I hope you offer other content. Maybe when you reach 100K subs. I got you, bro. I got you. We got to figure out something for not me. Say, I don't gamble, dog. Brandon Broussard is in the building. What up? D. Willie Thomas, what's good with you? Danetta says we had 76 likes. We need 24 more people to hit the like button. Luke the Don, what up? Drink more water in the building. Drink tried to tell us, he said, nigga, T.O. is not athletic. He said he is not athletic. He is not athletic, y'all. Y'all crazy as hell. He said, y'all gassing this nigga. He said, y'all gassing this nigga. Braylon, becoming a channel member, we appreciate the big dog. Hope you enjoy that content. Memphis, 901 Dre. Memphis checking in. Much respect, KO. Much respect to Memphis, man. Rest in peace, Young Dolph, bro. Yeah, shout out to Memphis, dog. It's real out there, bro. I went to school in Jackson, Mississippi. Niggas used to be like, "So you want Memphis got some shopping shit down there, bro." It's like some shit Memphis is known for that people from Mississippi would come to Memphis about once a year for like some shopping shit. And then club and party and shit. My nigga like, you want to go to Memphis, nigga? No. No, I'm not going there. I don't know nobody from there. Niggas is crazy out there, bro. Stay right here in Jackson, Mississippi. It's real enough out here, making sure I keep my head on the swivel being from Dallas, Texas. You want me to go to Memphis, Tennessee, and I don't know nobody? Yeah, y'all niggas tripping. Shout out to Memphis, though, man. Yeah. Memphis got some good barbecue, though. Yeah. Barbecue be on point. Y'all ain't Texas barbecue, but y'all doing y'all thing. Wise up. What up? Drink said, yeah, I don't know why everyone acting like what Shakur did was unexpected. Team Alifu struggled against far worse fighters. Shakur did his thing, but anyone who knows boxing knows Team Alifu didn't have a chance, and that is why, sir, we made some money. Thomas Hill, what up? Salute, bro. That, sir, is why we made some money. Tired that Cowboy fan, what's up? Amaya Senior, what up? Shout out to All Things being a member for 20 straight months. I bet you can't make it to a year, nigga. I bet you won't make it to a year. He say, smash the Lizike. I bet you can't make it to a year, homie. Yeah. Shout out to Isaiah with the 2-piece in the super chat. Team Alifu, where's your power, bro? Lopez, new name. Man, his daddy totally trashing out of pocket, bro. Big Dre, what's happening with you? Shout out Rizilla, H-Town. You know what it is, H-Town. H-Town Lefty, what's up, Lefty? Salute, bro. Texas DT20, what's happening? Ruben Langford, what up? 2 Cents Boxing is in the building. Y'all go subscribe over to 2 Cents Boxing. Cooking over there. Cooking up them good lives, good content, doing a thing over there. He said, I'm smack their head live betting this weekend. Not gonna lie, loving Zuva boxing on Sunday night. Yeah, bro, listen, dog. To have something to bet on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Shit, boy. Listen, keep signing them second tier ass fighters, bro. Keep signing them second tier ass fighters and giving me cards I can try to make some money off of, dog. Vosdick fucked me over, though. Vosdick messed me over and they cheated Butayev. I thought Butayev beat Bahachuk, but it is what it is, bro. It is what it is, bro. Mr. Fish, what's happening? My dog say, I forgot it was a fight yesterday. Nah, bro. They Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they were cracking. Zone 6, Baltimore in the building. Big Dre say we had 100. Let's get it cracking. Listen, bro. We got so much to talk about. Let me get this camera turned on, bro. What's up with y'all? Salute to everybody. Let me take a sip of this body armor that Rick Timms and others put me on. You know what I mean? We healthy. We got the water. We got the body armor. You know what I mean? We about to have a good show. We about to work. We about to stay hydrated. TYTY007 say, I'm tapping in. Rastafari Reason say, Black Hoodie KO. Yeah, I got a feeling Ninja's going to try me today. This is a beacon. This is a message to know that I will cook you at any moment. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. I'm here patiently waiting because I feel like when you a truth teller, a lot of people have a problem with it. Sam, what up, Sam? And what I'm going to say today, a lot of people probably not going to like it, but I don't really care. So, you know, I'm ready to cook people if they come this way with the bullshit. Tsunami say, where the liquor? Look, dog, I gotta, you know, I gotta recover. It's Monday, nigga. I got a job. I got a job, bro. Where the liquor at? Nigga, it is Monday. I have a job, sir. A career and YouTube. Nigga, I cannot be drinking on a Monday. That's gonna mess the whole damn week up. The whole week up. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it right here. Look at it, Devin Haney fan right here. Look at it, Devin Haney fan right here. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. And y'all see, I ain't typed nothing. Look at it. 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 She act like they try to act like KO ain't up on game. Like that's not one of the topics today. Like, look, boy, y'all boys, hey, y'all know I'm just let me work. Let me work. Whole week. Slogan 1, what's good? Black Truth, what's up? No, thank you. No, thank you. A1, what's good? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Nigga, I'm about to be 40 years old. I don't have time. A1, I'll be dropping the link later, yeah. Yeah, I'll be dropping the link later. Blaze Boxing, shoot you bang. What's good? I bet on Bet US, Boxing King. Kendra Scott is in the building. What's up? Boxing King, I use Bet US. I use Bet US, man. I thought I spoke to you, bro. Well, what's up to my dog, the writer block? Listen, bro. Y'all keep asking me questions. Niggas! They like, hurry up, KO. Listen, I got all the topics. I promise, I got all the topics. We cover everything. Appreciate that, Raymond. I cover everything around here, bro. It's 292 people total. Listen, today's price is not yesterday's price. I need 175 likes. Listen, dog. Today's price is not yesterday's price. It's 300 people in here. 100 not enough. I need 175. Listen, I need 175. Okay, 175, and then we can get started. Okay. I don't see why that would be a problem. It's like 40-some people on one stream. It's like 270 people on another stream. I feel like I should easily get 175 likes. Otherwise, y'all just gonna hear me talk shit the whole goddamn time. Quick Quiz in the building. What up? Yeah. I understand everybody can't hit the. I understand everybody can't hit the super chat and shit. You know what I mean? But y'all not finna just hate watch my shit, nigga. I can't stand this nigga, but I can't stop. I can't stop watching this nigga. Brashley, what's up? I can't stand this nigga, but I can't stop watching him. He's just too entertaining, too cold with it. He got too many facts. Puerto Rican rum. Shakur versus Morell would be a good fight. It would be a good fight. Yes, I would look forward to that fight if that fight were to happen. But you know the fight I want. Everybody know what old KO want. Night Rider says, add the streams. Okay. Maybe we got 175. Maybe I'm tripping. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be the first time, bro. All right, so this one here, that one got 25, right? That one got 25. Okay. How many do the other one got? We got Trey Skills being a member for 6 straight months. I bet your ass can't make it to a year, though. I guarantee you won't make it to a year. He say, salute KO in the chat. Salute, bro. He say, I'm messing with you. All right, bro. I need 175, though. I got 300 in here. What y'all doing, bro? All these channels watching my shit, man. What are you going to talk about today, man? I hope he don't kill that fake-ass narrative I put out there today. I hope he didn't catch me saying that Tank said something he said 3 years ago to make it look like Tank Duck and Shakur. Yeah, I hope he don't realize that I had played an interview from Tank Davis 3 years ago to make it look like he said something yesterday and shit. I hope he didn't see that. I wonder if I know you niggas is watching. Hit the like button. Shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. 142 on the main stream. I need 33 likes. Y'all is tripping. It is 300 people in here, bro. I need 33 likes. I'm sorry. Tez, what up, Tez? Hit the like button, Tez. Yo, bro. Yeah, the nigga, listen. Oh, I ain't heard that one. We can talk shit a little bit. Explain that to me. What up, Trey W323? While we waiting on the likes, this is a topic I didn't know that was going to come up. So thank you, Night Rider. While we waiting on the likes, can you explain this to me? What is this? What is this one? What is it that you speak of? Vernell, what up? Bohun Boxing, what up? Night Rider, what is this that you speak of? All things, 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you. All things. Thank you, bro. Thank you for your support. Ryan Anderson, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Eugene Johnson, what's happening with you? I see you, bro. I see you. Oh, yeah, Dean was cooking earlier. Dean always cooking, though. $164. We just need 11 likes, bro. We just need 11 more, bro. Tony Digger says the only person that got a chance against Shakur is Keyshawn. Everybody else getting their ass whooped, just like Team Alifu. Tank included. Boy, you crazy as hell. Tank and Team Alifu don't fight nothing alike. They not nowhere near the same level of talent. Boy, you be in the prison of the moment, Tony. A thumbnail with Devin, Keyshawn, African, and Shakur on it saying they the best group. Richard Hitchens got Gary Antoine Russell problems. He lost to Gary Antoine Russell 4 times. 4 times in the amateurs. He won't fight Gary Antoine Russell, even though they both champions in the same division. What makes any of these guys at 140? Because right now, Africa and Shakur and Keyshawn at 140. What makes any of these guys at 140 pounds better than Gary Antoine Russell when he's a champion as well and ain't nobody fighting him? Right? That's number one. And one of them, they fought 4 times and he lost to him. That's number one. And quite honestly, that's some stupid ass shit. Boxing is the last thing you said, best group. The fuck you mean best group? Boxing is an individual sport. Fuck who the best group is. Who the best between them folk? Them niggas need to be fighting. See, I can't stand that type of stuff, bro. That shit irks my nerves. Who cares about the best group, nigga? The best group. This is not a soccer team, bro. These boys ain't playing basketball out here. They ain't playing football. They ain't playing baseball, bro. The best group. I would never, bro. You'll never catch me dead being like, listen, nigga. Yeah, man, if somebody cloned me, bro. Real talk, night riding, everybody in the chat, 340 y'all in here. Let me tell y'all something, bro. If you ever catch me doing a live stream, bro, if you ever catch me a video pointing out the best group of fighters in 100, and they all at the same weight class, and I'm talking about this the best group right here, somebody cloned me, bro. Somebody done cloned KO. Call the polices. Call the polices, bruh. Call the popos. Real talk, call them. Because what my live stream will say is who wins a fight between these folks. If these folks were to fight in a tournament, which one of them would come out on top? Not no stupid shit like that. So whoever saying that shit, you crazy as hell. Okay, you're a goon, but what's a goon to a goblin? Nothing. You ain't saying nothing. Cause when a wolf cry wolf, you still see that wolf teeth, motherfucker. KO, you gotta get a new song. Okay. Cause we on. If you ain't running with it, run from it, motherfucker. All right. Now somebody spend some money in it, and I got my beat with me like some honey in it. You did. I got my gun in my boot purse, and I don't bust back, cause I shoot first. Looking at Goon Official Goblin. What's up, Jude? What's up? I see y'all in the building. Shout out to the 1,227-year-old OG Victor with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He says, like Shisaki. Who is Shisaki, bro? Team Alifu handed his head on a platter for Kurt a punch. Lunge. Shout out to DJ D's with the 5-piece. My dog DJ out of Philly. You know what I mean? It's about 4 people from Philly that I rock with. You got DJ. You got my brother Dean by any means. Greg Hackett is cool. Right? YSM and them, they cool. You know? Marty's cool. You know, I'm like, it's a few. It's a few out of Philly. DJ is the OG of them all because DJ been rocking with KO the longest. Dean, that's my brother from another. The other homies, I'm cool with them too. I ain't got no problem with Philly. But the rest of Philly, y'all trash. Y'all cheer when Michael Irvin got hurt. Y'all was cheering. Y'all was happy when the legend Michael Irvin got hurt and his career was over. Y'all are the worst, most classless fans in all of the world. And that's why Jerome Boonton has put his letter in to the Philadelphia mayor and informed the Philadelphia mayor that he is no longer from Philadelphia and he is now representing the city of Dallas, Texas. Y'all just didn't get the memo yet. Shout out DJ with the 5-piece in the super chat. Salute KO. I need Ball to go ahead and retire figure this weekend so Shushu can get the unification with him this summer. Also, you scared of Rafael Espinosa? Oh, so you're scared of Rafael Espinosa, DJ? So, DJ, You rather him unify in a cross-promotional unification against 5'1" Nick Ball than unify against an in-house unification against Rafael Espinoza? Don't be picking and choosing, DJ, because I got Rafael Espinoza putting the beats on Bruce Shushu Carrington. Argue with yourself. Argue with yourself. I'm not here to argue with you, bro. I'm not here to argue with you, big dog. Shout out to Brashton McClendon, man. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Said, first thing Telefimo need to do is fire his dad. I agree. You gonna hate yourself tomorrow, LOL. What the fuck? No, listen. Team Alifu didn't even wait till tomorrow. He did an interview that night after the fight and said, I hate myself. Say it out. Say it out. Hey, Brashley. That boy Team Alifu didn't even wait until tomorrow. Team Alifu said, I hate myself tonight, a couple of hours later. They saying they believe in you, Shushu. Shushu Carrington, he wrote me one time. He said, bro, I'm going to make a believer out of you. He said, I'm going to get that opportunity. I'm going to make a believer out of you. I said, go prove me wrong, nigga, because I give y'all all the credit in the world. But I think Rafael Espinoza whoop that ass, boy. Whoop that ass, boy. Real talk. But I think that's a great fight. I think all of them are really good fights. Featherweight division starting to kind of perk up a little bit. But let's get to the show. David Morell versus Callum Smith look like it's happening. Look like it's happening. Hold on. KO got your back. Hold up. Hold up. Where'd it go, bro? I just had it, fam. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Boom. 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 According to the WBO, David Morell versus Callum Smith. A deal is in place and the event date is secure. Matchroom Boxing and Warriors Boxing PBC, we have a deal is in place and the event date is secure, bro. You got to give Callum Smith the edge and experience. You got to give David Morell. Why that shit say Davis, bro? I'm over here acting like a Devin Haney fan. Hold up. I'm over here acting like a Devin Haney fan. Can't spell for shit. Debo Dev. Anyway, David Morell versus Callum Smith, bro. That's a really good fight at 175 pounds. I'm all for it. I think talent, age, maybe even skills and athleticism. You favor David Morell, but Callum Smith's boxing skills, his experience, his catch and shoot game, specifically his left hook, his catch and shoot left hook, bro, they could spell some problems for David Morell. David Morell was getting hands put on him by that Russian. Kamatiev, Iman Katiev, and Katiev don't have the timing that Callum Smith have, and David Morell is going to be in a crazy position where he's not the taller guy in the ring, where he doesn't have the reach advantage. So David Morell versus Callum Smith looks like it's going to come to fruition. Matchroom and is working with PBC. I think that's big news, because let me tell you something. Turkey, Saudi Arabia, they about to stop fucking with all y'all. They about to stop messing with all y'all. It's get down and lay down now. It's Zuffa time. They on that Zuffa timing, bro. So you got to have fights like this. You got to see these promoters come together. And I'm fucking with it, bro. I like this fight. Winner gets maybe a title shot. The problem is if David Benavidez come back down, he already beat David Morell, and Callum Smith. I don't think he's standing a snowball chance in hell to do anything with David Benavidez. So this is a good fight. I think these guys can become champion at 175 pounds. They stay there long enough, and David Benavidez decides not to come back down. And then you got Bivol and Better Beef aging themselves out of the division and out of boxing real soon, both closer to 40 than they are to 30. And one of these two guys can become world champion at 175 pounds as long as they keep, as long as they keep up doing what they're doing. The question is going to be which one of them is going to be able to beat the other one to give themselves kind of that that advantage in that first shot to become champion. Brian Norman, L-Dub hit me, and I thought I'm going to steal this shit, because L-Dub hit me up, and I thought that shit was funny. He said Brian Norman Jr. still in the transfer portal, nigga. Y'all know in college football and college basketball now, they got the portal. Deion Sanders was taking advantage of that portal and shit, bro. That what Brian Norman Jr. on. Let me show y'all something. Bro. Hold on. Let me find this shit. There we go. Hey, man. Hey, Brian Norman. This is posted by his manager, Adrian Clark. He said, B Norm getting in work. He over there running shields and shit. He over there. What's up, Rock Ski Productions? What's happening? He over there running shields and shit. Let me tell you something. I don't know if it's gonna be running shields, Derrick James, but I can tell you there's probably about 50 trainers that's an upgrade over his daddy and shit, bro. So I do salute Brian Norman Jr. for trying to get better. And the first thing to get better is you need better coaching, you need better teachers and shit, because his daddy proved to not be that. His daddy proved to not be that when it comes to this situation with training his own son. So I'm very excited for Brian Norman Jr. And what he's doing. We'll see if he ends up with Ronnie Shields or Derrick James. I think whichever one of them can teach him to get in on the inside better, be less repetitive with his jab, make his jab better, get him going. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Get him going, get him on the inside where he's a demon on the inside. But it's about finding your way in the inside behind a good stiff jab, increasing your timing, making that shotgun jab better so you can do damage from the outside as you can on the inside. So we'll see what happens with Brian Norman Jr. But in case y'all missed it, he's in the lab with Ronnie Shields trying to put in that work. And I like it, bro. I like fighters, and I like just men in general who try to find ways to improve, who try to find ways to be better, who try to find ways to not rest on their laurels and shit, because loyalty can be a bad thing. You know what I mean? We see the loyalty that Team Alifu Telefimo was showing his dad, and what it ended up getting him in the end in his biggest moment against Shakur Stevenson. It just didn't go well. So you know, it is what it is, bro. Just keep doing your thing, keep trying to be better. And we'll see what happens next, bro. Hold on, I got something else I want to talk to y'all about that just came across my screen. That's why if it seemed like I was distracted, I was trying to make sure I had all my stuff together. We have a new member. I'm gonna see if y'all can guess it, bro. I'm gonna see if y'all can guess it, bro. I want to see how much y'all be up on game, bro. There's now a new representative, a new member in the active squad. Active squad has signed a new member to join the team of Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, and Raymond Ford, and Terrence Crawford, and Andre Ward, and Clarissa Shields. They now have a new member. There's a new member. Does anybody want to guess who the new member is, bro? There's a new member of Active Squad, bro. Can anybody guess who the new member is in the Active Squad, bro? They got a new member, man. There's a new member. You know what I mean? And that new member is Drummond Roach has officially signed a 5-year contract to be part of the Active Squad. To be part of the Active Squad. Let's react to it now. Let's react to it now. He has joined the Active Squad expeditiously. Expeditiously and immediately. So, Raymond Ford is like, yo, I want Mark Mixayo next. Give me Mark Mixayo next. First of all, shout out to DJ 5-Piece in the super chat. He says, Espinosa about to unify with Leo or moving up for the winner of Cowboy versus Sugar or a fight with Shaky Foster. Either way, Shushu ain't in the plan. That would be some bullshit. Why, Espinosa, why would you unify with Angelo Leo, bro? The better fight is Shushu Carrington. Nah, I ain't trying to see that shit now. Rafael Espinosa versus the winner of Emmanuel Navarrete and Sugar Nunez, that's a banger of a fight, but Espinosa dog walk either one of them. Argue with yourself. Y'all go argue with yourself. Shaky Foster, that's a tough fight for Shaky too. I'm going to let the cat out the bag. I think Espinosa is the best fighter from 130 down. I think he's the best from 130 down. Y'all argue with yourself, argue with your mom, find your girlfriend, argue with her. But shout out to my dog DJ with the super chat. If what you're saying is true, then you know, I can understand why you won't shoot to fight Nick Ball. But I would love Espinosa to unify with Shoo. And then the plan after that, I'll be cool with. We got oddly gifted Bully Kennels with the 5-piece in the super chat. Salute KO Boxing, realest boxing news in the game. No fluff, no clickbait, no bias. We just talking our shit. Now, back to Drawmont. Drawmont says, so Raymond Ford said, I want to fight Mark McSayo. Drawmont said, smack him, bro. Fuck it. He'll fight you after that. We all know who he talking about when he said he'll fight you after that. He trying to gang up and shit. Bro. Oh, I'm going to help you. Shacky, please fight Raymond Ford. Please fight Raymond Ford, Shacky. Being a Texas ninja, you know what I mean? He caught wind of that shit. On Shacky Foster say, you come see me. Since you meat munching, you know you ducked this work 2 years ago. You were goofy. Knuckle up and stop hiding all y'all food to me. Damn. So he basically stop co-signing somebody else to fight me. Nigga, you fight me. Same shit he told Shakur. Keep that same energy, Shocky. Drawmont Roach wasn't about to have that. He said, hey, little bro, what the fuck is you talking about? How the fuck you getting this convo between 3 other niggas? Because we know who you were talking about, bro. Oh, so you just want to talk about me and I'm not supposed to respond. Boy, y'all be liking these goofy ass boys. But Drawmont Roach application, it's immediately approved for active squad. He act just like them niggas. He acts just like the active squad. His application is approved, bro. It is approved, fam. I'm telling you. He getting in the game. Talking about some meat munching. Nigga, I don't know goofy ass shit you on. Watch who you talking to, little boy. Listen, he said a lot there, but he didn't say that he didn't duck that smoke 2 years ago. He said a lot there, but he didn't. That's that deflection shit. Oh, Shacky Foster said, we can get it cracking. You ducked me 2 years ago. Knuckle up then, nigga, since you talking. Drawmont Roach said, man, why you getting in the conversation for, man? Wasn't even talking to you, man. Watch who you talking to, man. Wasn't even talking to you, man. Notice how old Shacky Foster, Shacky must be one of them niggas that be whooping on niggas in the gym. I'm telling you right now. The more I see how people act around him, bro, I feel like he really be. Now, maybe he's just really great in sparring. Because he long, he athletic. You can be braver. When you got on headgear, 16-ounce gloves, he got a 72-inch arm reach. He taller and longer than a lot of these dudes he talking to or whatever. So maybe he just really be putting paws on people in sparring or something. Because the way they be acting, but they be like, no, man, fight Ray. Like, everybody just trying to throw Ray Ford on him. Every nigga he talk crazy to be like, no, nigga, Ray Ford. Fight Ray Ford. Fight Ray Ford first, nigga. We don't want none of that. Drawmont is applying to be part of active squad. I don't care what y'all tell me. Whoever he called out, they like, yeah, bro. Yeah, man, listen, bro. Fight Ray Ford, man. Hey, fight Ray Ford, man. Y'all convincing me that Shacky Foster might be putting paws on y'all. It's not done yet, though. Shacky Foster tell him, boy, you heard what I said, Goofy. All y'all friendly. Like I said, you come see me and we can fight in D.C. Damn, I'll whoop your ass in your city. Oh, I'm doing a video on this shit tomorrow. I can talk about this shit all fucking day, bro. I can talk about this shit all day. You say I'll fight your ass in DC, boy. Yeah, Shocky. That Stephen Fulton shit got him gas, bro. That Stephen Fulton shit got him gas, boy. Yeah. Let's see what Drawmont said, because this is my first time seeing this shit. Yeah, okay. You remember why we didn't fight, little ninja? Ask your team about why the unification ain't go through. Shut the F up before I make you apologize to me again. If you forgot. Oh, so he said, I'm going to make your ass apologize. I still ain't heard him say, let's fight then. He say, oh, Shacky Foster, back at him. Goofy, you must be losing your motherfucking mind. Your scary ass was the reason the unification ain't happened. Talking about Top Rank ain't offer you enough money. This was your words on Twitter, duck. And boy, who apologized? You came on a podcast I was on crying, asking why I disrespected you. You sweet. Say, dog. Why does those Shacky Foster seem believable, bro? Is it just me? Y'all let KO know if it's just KO. Why do I believe what O'Shaquie Foster is saying, bro? Whenever he be popping into these boys, why do I believe him? Why do I believe him, bro? It like he's very fucking believable, fam. He cooking. He cooking. That boy is cooking right now. Y'all can't tell me he's not cooking, fam. Hell nah. Let me get my I gotta get my cause y'all chats is going slow, bro. Let me pull y'all up on the chat. Let me pull y'all up on the right one so we can be on the same page. Yeah, there we go. That way I can see y'all comments, bro. All right, here we go. Now I should be able to put it right down here. So that way I ain't missing nothing. Cause I swear it's saying it's the last comment I see is what Sunchild said. And Sunchild said that shit a while ago. All right, there we go. Oh, Shaq seemed believable as fuck, though. I'm not gonna hold y'all. He seemed like he is telling the truth, bro. He seemed like he was ready for that unification, and Drummond did something else. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Did Drummond respond? I hate these internet tough niggas, bro. No funny. I'm done, though. Ninjas need clout from socials. Like they on their last leg. Nah, bro. That's not. Bro! I can't stand people who clout chase people getting mad because somebody calling them out. You can't say Shockey is clout chasing. He told y'all what happened. You notice how he didn't address nothing O'Shaquie said. Shockey told him 2 times, we can fight and I'll do it in your city. Drummond never said okay. He never said okay. And he tried to play like, oh, you know why the unification didn't happen, blah, 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 blah. O'Shaquie Foster said, bruh, it didn't happen because you was asking for too much money, boy. You said Top Rank wasn't paying you enough. That's why the fight didn't happen. He didn't address nothing Shockey said, bro. Nothing he said. Man, Shockey be whooping on y'all ass and sparring. I'm convinced. I'm convinced Shockey Foster must be a pound-for-pound level talent that niggas is not giving him credit for being. That boy copping, please, bro. Oh, and then what? Shockey responded again. Damn. He said, ain't nobody trying to hear that friendly ass shit, G. If you ain't trying to fight, mind your motherfucking business. Stop trying to co-sign other ninjas. All you ninjas want to be matchmakers now. Scary ass little dude. Yeah, I'm fucking with it. Because this the shit I be saying, bro. I'm messing with him. Shockey Foster don't respect the active squad shit. Shockey Foster is like me. He just look at all these niggas around the same weight class like, why y'all in a picture together? All you niggas training together like y'all a team and shit. Y'all the super friends, nigga. You Iron Man. You Captain America, nigga. There go Thor right there. You know what I'm saying? There go motherfucking Incredible Hulk. There go Clarissa Shields as Captain Marvel out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's how he looking at y'all, bro. And he just seemed right. He just right to me. Said, boy, you scary. If you ain't trying to fight, stop talking about Ray Ford. Basically, leave that shit to the fans. You a fighter too. Boy, you was supposed to unify with me. And you telling him he might get the fight. Nigga, I was trying to get the fight with you. And I'm trying to get the fight right now with you. Yeah, talk. Talk, boy. Talk. Yeah, that was. I ain't gonna hold y'all. All you newfound Drummond Roach fans, that was a 10-8 round. That was a 10-8 round, bro. that was a 10-8 round, bro. That's a 10-8 round right there, boy. That's a 10-8 round. What Drummond Roach did, bro, he tried to bow out while still looking tough. He tried to bow out like and never accepted the smoke. He never said, yeah, let's fight in DC then, nickel. Yeah, let's get it cracking in DC then, nickel. I'm with that. I'm with that, bro. I'm with O'Shaquie Foster's behavior. I need every boxer to watch that exchange, and I want that's how I like for the fighters to behave, bro. I like that shit. No friendlyship shit, no friendship shit, none of this active squad shit, none of that shit. But Drummond Roach tried to join active squad with Ray Ford and got cooked. He tried to join active squad with Ray Ford and them, and he got cooked. We got 400 plus people in the building. I just hope we got 300 likes. I hope we got 300 likes. Shock must be from Texas. Yeah, it's Texas. Texas shit. Him and Kerr, Duck and Shock. Look, bro, Shakur said O'Shaquie Foster got to fight Ray Ford first. Okay. Drummond Roach saying, man, fight Mark Mixayo, then you can fight Shockey next. Everybody is trying to watch O'Shaquie Foster fight somebody else other than them. You do with that information what you will. They are pushing, O'Shaquie Foster is calling them all kind of B's, all kind of 304s, saying I'll put paws on you, I whipped your ass in sparring, you already ducked me 2 years ago, you niggas don't want no smoke, I whoop all you niggas. He is talking to them like his son. And their response is to always try to get somebody else to do the work for them. Y'all do what y'all want with that shit. Y'all do what y'all want with that shit. Hey, Keyshawn Davis said he wants the Devin Haney fight, and Devin Haney fans is trying to twist this shit, spin this shit, flip this shit, do all kind of shit with this shit. And I ain't rocking with it. I'm going to play the whole thing in its entirety. This is for educational purposes only, bro. Right? Hold on. This is for educational purposes only, fam. But I'm going to play this. Do I got it pulled up? Yep, I got it pulled up. I'm going to play this in its entirety. It's only 2 minutes long, then I'm going to react to it. Devin Haney fans are funny, bro. Please get the likes to 300, man. Let's roll through this.
Love to see this. What do you think is going to be in the way of making a fight, Keyshawn Davis versus Devin Haney? What can actually make that happen? Because there's so many layers that have to happen for a fight of this magnitude to happen. What do you think needs to do?
I mean,
for it to happen right away.
For it to happen right away, if it make money, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Be real with you. Like me right now, I'm gonna be real with you. Like I'm gonna be real with both of y'all. I'm in a position to where like I can stay at 140 and I can just go crazy at 140. I don't have to go up to 147 to fight none of them fighters.
Right.
I'm making the decision to go up to be great. You know what I'm saying? And as long as that respect level is there, as long as that is worth my time moving up to fight Devin Haney, I'm gonna fight him. If it's not worth my time, Keyshawn is gonna make the right business decision so I can get in that position again, so they will respect my name. You know what I'm saying? There's another champion out there. His name is Lewis Crocker. He's a 147-pound champion. Me and Eddie Hearns already been talking about him before Devin Haney even surfaced the platform. You know what I'm saying? And he's from the UK. So I would love to go to the UK and fight Lewis Crocker as well before I fight Devin Haney. But 3 fights is what I want to fight this year. So once I fight Lewis Crocker, my first 147, yes.
Woo.
My first 147-pound fight, Lewis Crocker, then of course I go fight Devin Haney right after.
Well, that's live.
So are you just looking for at 47 people with belts, or are you trying to make the best possible fight?
I feel like the ones with the belts at 147 are the best possible fights. You got Rolly Ramirez, he's a name with a belt. You got Devin Haney, he's a name with a belt. Mario Barrio.
Nigga don't even know Rolly name.
He was about to fight Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? And you got Lewis Crocker that fought for the vacant. So in my opinion, I feel like he's the only one that's kind of like, in the way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm willing to move up to take that belt.
I like it.
All right. So Devin Haney is Turkey's favorite. And Keyshawn said if y'all make the money right, that fight could happen next. So then that fight should happen next. Because remember, Devin Haney fans, the only reason Ryan Garcia and Rolly Ramiro fought on that card was because Devin Haney said so. Remember, Devin Haney got paid the most money on that card with Ryan Garcia and them because Devin Haney is the one that Turkey fuck with the most. Remember, y'all told me that David Benavidez card only was going to do well because Devin Haney was really the main event because everybody was talking about Devin, and Devin made the most money on that card as well. Y'all also claim that everybody gets the most money ever when they fight Devin Haney. So saying that you got to make it make sense, you got to pay me, you know, you got to show me respect. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Y'all, that what y'all be saying? That what y'all be saying? Saying if you don't show me respect, I could just go fight Lewis Crocker next. Shit. And then I can get my respect and then I'll come back to you. What's wrong? What's wrong? It shouldn't be no problem because Devin Haney is the man. Devin Haney is the guy. Right? He's the one, right? He the one that everybody get their most money at. He the face of boxing, so shit. He the A-side, right? Send an offer. The A-side send an offer. Devin Haney the face of boxing. He the A-side. He can make any fight that he want to make. He can make any fight that he's going to want to make. And here's what's really going to fuck y'all up. Is this right here. Right now, as it currently stands, Keyshawn Davis is a cherry pick for Devin Haney. Based on y'all logic. Keyshawn Davis is a cherry pick, Devin Haney fans. He's a motherfucking cherry pick for Devin. What is this nigga KO talking about, bro? What is he calling Keyshawn Davis a cherry pick? Y'all call champions moving up to fight other fighters y'all don't like cherry picks. When a fighter that you don't like pulls up a world champion, y'all call it a cherry pick. So surely pulling up a contender is a cherry pick too, or is that different? Is that different? Is it different now? You niggas cannot fuck with me, bro. I swear to God. I swear to God, this is why we got 432 people watching me. All you niggas with Devin Haney channels is watching me right now. Or your goddamn conglomerates is watching me. And not now one of you niggas will say, KO, I'm in here. Drop the link. Not now one boy say, you niggas is out here cooked. He a cherry pick, fam. He a cherry pick. Because when somebody you don't like pulls up a world champion, y'all call him a cherry pick. So you can't pull up a contender who just beat Jermaine Ortiz, right? Jermaine Ortiz got put down 2 times by Joseph Adorno. Half of y'all Devin Haney fans don't even know who the fuck he is, right? The other half of y'all, right? Jermaine Ortiz lost to Loma, who already got beat by Devin, right? And y'all say Devin did Loma dirty. I had Devin 9-3. So clearly, you do not want to see Devin versus Keyshawn, right? But I guarantee you it'll be a good fight to y'all when Devin pulls up a contender who never fought at 147 pounds and he fights him. Y'all will say that he's fighting the best. But somebody you don't like can pull up a champion and y'all will call it a cherry pick. Y'all are selective ass, lying ass, capping ass, fraudulent ass fans and content creators. And that is why I will forever and always be whooping y'all ass in all things boxing talk. that is why, bro. For me, myself, off of the facetious shit, off of just killing y'all and cooking y'all, I think Keyshawn Davis and Devin Haney is a good, okay fight. I think Keyshawn Davis going to 147 pounds is good for boxing, which leads me to I can just stay at 140. And I think I saw Danetta say she want to see him stay at 140. I said this yesterday, but we got more people here today, and some of y'all don't watch the morning show. Y'all catch the lives during the week, so I'm going to tell y'all this, bro, if y'all didn't hear the shit. I want Keyshawn Davis to be in whatever weight class Shakur Stevenson is not in. I want Keyshawn Davis. He said I could just stay at 140. I'd have no problem with him staying at 140 as long as Shakur Stevenson is going back down to 135. If Shakur Stevenson's plans are to stay at 140 pounds, I need Keyshawn Davis to get the fuck on down, bro. I need Keyshawn Davis to get the fuck on down. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna perfectly illustrate my point to you. I'm gonna perfectly illustrate what I'm talking about to y'all. It's this right here. It's this right there. WBO champion Shakur Stevenson. Keyshawn Davis, #1 contender. Keyshawn if boxing was moving how it's supposed to move, if Keyshawn and Shakur were moving how they were supposed to move, Keyshawn would be calling out Shakur Stevenson. Because see how boxing is supposed to move is when the mandatory #1 challenger for your belt is your co-main event and the champion in that same division is fighting as the main event, usually they're doing that to build up a fight between the two. But because we got the brotherhood shit going on, because we got the brotherhood shit going on, then we need to push for, I think this is a fair compromise to all my Shakur fans in the motherfucking building, bro. This is a fair compromise to all the Shakur fans in the building. Y'all let me know if this is fair. If they are never going to fight and they stand on that, can we at least agree that they should be in different divisions? So if Shakur staying at 140, then I want Keyshawn to make that move to 147. If Shakur going back down to 135, I don't care if Keyshawn fights in 140 or 147. Tank pulls up fighters is different from fighters moving up looking for the fight. Keyshawn called out Devin, not Devin, looking down. There go that spelling again with you Devin Haney fans. I don't know. Devin is an E in it, my nigga. And if you look at any keyboard, the A is not even next to an E, bro. His name is not Davin, bro. His name is Devin, fam. Devin got an E in it, bro. Okay. Anyway, Devin is, what is with y'all in spelling, bro? Devin looking down from his hot seat and saying him, give me him. Tank does that. Okay. All right, bro. Just give me a second, Willie. Welcome back to the live stream. You haven't been around in a while, so you must have forgot who I am. You must have forgot who I am, bro. Give me 1 second. People be forgetting who they talking to, fam. They really do forget who they be talking to, bro. Willie Williams. #1 on the list. What weight class does Team Alifu fight at, Willie? Don't forget how to type now, bro. Or I'm going to take your wrench and block your ass. Don't forget how to type now, dog. Read your comment, and now let's talk. Devin ain't looking for it. They calling him out. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. You telling lies and pushing narratives and misspelling shit that I didn't even fucking ask for. So cool. Cool, bro. I'm going to bring you to your knees with these motherfucking facts, bro. DKO you talking to, my nigga. Okay? DKO you talking to, bro. You been going to the wrong. What's my good? What weight class does Team Alifu Lopez fight at, bro? Let's go through this shit fast, bro. Let's go through this shit fast, because I ain't got all day to be lollygagging and playing around and frolicking around and picking the daisies and shit, bro. What weight class do Team Alifu fight at, bro? 140. So putting him on a list when you fight at 147, that is you pulling him up. You cooked yourself. What weight class does Shakur Stevenson fight at? Willie Williams. What weight class does Shakur fight at, bro? Come on, bro. I ain't got all day, fam. I don't have all day, brother. What weight class Shakur fight at? What weight class does Shakur fight at, bro? 135, 140. Wouldn't that be him pulling him up too? Let's keep going. What weight class is Tank fight at, bro? Come on, dog. Don't worry. You too slow for me. Tank Davis fights at 135 pounds. Boots Ennis was at 147 when he put him on the list. Brian Norman was at 147. Mario Barrios was at 147. Keyshawn Davis was at 135 when he put him on the list. And Rolly Romero was at 147 pounds. But his top 3 of his top 4 people that he put on his list that he claimed he wanted to fight were all in weight classes lower than him. Get your ass out of here, bro. Get all the way the fuck out of here, dog. Shout out to Drink More Water with the 5-piece in the super chat. Everyone wants Crocker, Dalton Smith, Josh Kelly all of a sudden. Clout chasing from all of them. Say each other's name with no intention of fighting. He say all them boys pussy. All them boy pussy. Block News Media with the 20-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, fam, join me in sending KO a dub, and keep him cooking. That Block News, bro. Salute. Bro, I heard you like 4'11". Rebel life. Just come under your real name, bro. Just come under your real name, dog. Don't be a bitch. Come under your real name. Matter of fact, person that just put that comment, there you go. There you go. You can't type no more. Go get another account so I can block that one too. Or you can just hit that link, bro. You can just hit that link, bro. You know what I mean? But I get it. Last time I had you fumbling over your motherfucking words and you were asking me to look up your information for you. I understand, bro. And I'm 5 foot 6 inches tall. And I whooped the shit out of you who just left that comment. Yep. Sure will. We got Solomon Israel, 20-piece. No biscuit in the super chat said. Absolutely nothing. Just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, big dog. What up, Emmanuel Carter? Salute, bro. Salute, bro. Cash really, you drop a comment, I drop the link, you don't hit it, who's the bitch? Because I'm like that in real life. Always have been. Always have been. Emmanuel Carter, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, absolutely nothing. Just showing love to the channel. Appreciate you, big dog. So yeah, back to what I was saying. Keyshawn Davis, I want him at whatever weight class that Shakur Stevenson is not at. Nah, bro. Nah, I never said that. I don't know why, bro. I'm be sitting down on camera, fam. And I got up and did push-ups a bunch. But Keyshawn the 147, bro, I think that's good for the sport of boxing. 147 is dead right now, bro. 147 is dead right now. Dead. And Keyshawn Davis would inject some life into that division that it needs, bro. No, that's not even my real height, though. It's not even my real height, bro. 4'11", that is a little itty bitty, bro. That is itty bitty, bro. Still, what up, bro? Salute. Cash App says Andre's finest. That's why they going there, KO, because it's dead. Yeah, it's dead. Oh shit, my dog. Dre's finest with the 5-piece. No bitch get in that cash app. He said, do your damn thing, youngin'. I got you. I got you. Tim Layton, what up? Shout out to Fambo Podcast. 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, if Keyshawn fight Devin, I got Devin to win. I mean, you should. It's a cherry pick, bro. You pulling up a dude on a weight class smaller than you that's a contender that never been in a champion in a weight class smaller than you. So to a Devin Haney fan, that is a cherry pick, bro. And happy birthday, fam. Happy birthday to my dog Sosa. Shout out to my dog Sosa, man. But yeah, that's all I got on Keyshawn, bro. In case y'all missed it, Mauricio Suleiman, the dude Khan from the TKO and shit, the dude that run the WWE, he said that Mauricio Suleiman was asking for a suite. He was asking for a certain amount of front row tickets to the Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Crawford fight. And that pissed him off. And here's what I say. Y'all wasn't pissed off when y'all used Mauricio Suleiman to put Bud Crawford in position to get that fight in the first place. Remember, Mauricio Suleiman's WBC mandate was the thing that allowed Canelo to have that fight with Terrence Bud Crawford, even though Bud Crawford never even fought in middleweight, let alone super middleweight. And that's my thing, bro. Like, from Bud Crawford to being mad at WBC for their sanctioning fees or whatever, to Khan, how he's talking about the WBC right now. Like, where was all this energy when y'all was using him to get that fight made, bro? And Mauricio Suleiman fired back, called him classless, said that I have to have all this shit because I got memorabilia that I give away. I do a lot of meetings. I host a lot of meetings. That's all some bullshit. You want a suite and you want to have all this treatment and shit because you taking advantage of your position as WBC president. Like, we all know that that's the motherfucking case. However, bro, I just find it funny that people use you until they feel like they don't need you, and now y'all trying to shit on that man. Y'all had all the respect in the world for the WBC when he made sure y'all was able to have a fight that, quite frankly, at the time, Bud Crawford didn't earn it when you look at the 168-pound division. David Benavidez deserved that goddamn Canelo fight far more than Bud Crawford did. Bud Crawford got it because of his pound-for-pound status, because he was Turkey's favorite, and because Mauricio Suleiman helped him skip David Benavidez in line. But now, they shitting on the WBC and shitting on Mauricio Suleiman. So in case y'all missed that, here I'll play it for you, bro. I got the audio and shit. It's about 3 minutes long. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I'm just gonna get to the part where Mauricio Suleiman responded, and I'll let y'all do what y'all want with it. Where is it at? There we go.
Show you a clip from Nick Khan. Nick Khan, who's a powerful figure in TKO, and obviously Zuffa Boxing is his baby in many respects. He was doing some media recently, and he spoke about you. I want to play you the clip and get your response, okay? Sure. Here.
Tickets.
What do you think of that?
Itself, he doesn't even know the name of the WBC. World Boxing Confederation, he said.
You believe that?
Huh?
You believe he doesn't know?
I
didn't know if you thought that, or maybe you thought...
I am the president of the WBC. The WBC rules state that the president gets a suite when he goes to a fight, to supervise a fight. Why a suite? It's not to be pretentious or that I have my wife and my family and my friends. We have meetings with people from around the world. We have a lot of material. I'll be happy. Maybe you have seen, when I go to fights, I show, because we bring a lot of activations, souvenirs, and things that we go to give to gymnasiums. We have staff. When I go to a fight, I have 15 to 20 meetings with people. So I don't need tickets. I need my credential to work as a supervisor. The rules state that the WBC is entitled to a certain amount of tickets. Those tickets are for some executives or for some fans or for some gymnasiums that we give away. Every fight we have giveaway tickets. So to try to portray that into me being arrogant or being demanding, it's such a low class action.
Hey, Mauricio Suleiman trying to say somebody ain't got no class is funny as fuck, boy. Hey, Mauricio Suleiman saying somebody ain't got no class is funny as fuck, boy. You will change rules and bend rules, nigga. You will up the levels of clenbuterol, Oscarine. Motherfucker come off of a loss and then get a championship title shot, boy. You allow certain fighters to pick their mandatories. You strip other fighters 60 seconds after they get out the ring. Get the fuck out of here, Mauricio Suleiman, bro. Get the fuck out of here, dog. These boys tripping, man. But this is now this right here, he was cooking with Zuffa though. This right here, he kind of cooked Zuffa a little bit. I ain't gonna hold y'all. He cooked him on this one right here. Let me play this one for y'all, bro.
There's no sanction fees in Zuffa. Of course, there's no sanction fees because they take all the money. It's ridiculous. It's something that is very...
Hey, Mauricio Suleiman watched that live stream we did when I read them Zuffa contracts to you niggas. Mauricio Suleiman, drop a comment, man. Mauricio Suleiman been watching the channel. He say, of course they ain't got no sanction fees. They taking everybody's money out this bitch. I know y'all saw them. I know y'all saw them boy with that Zuffa gear on last night. I know y'all saw them boy with them Zuffa trunks, them Zuffa boxing gloves. I know y'all saw them boys. I know y'all saw them boy with them Zuffa gloves on, bro. Them boy had their name. They had Zuffa. They had Zuffa on their trunks, boy. That boy Mauricio Suleiman said, y'all keeping all that money.
Elemental, if you compare one to the other, it's not apples to apples.
Did you speak to him when you were at that event, Nick Khan?
Yes. Dr. Rakan introduced me to him. I met him before, but he introduced me to him. We spoke. Everything was nice. And he said, I'm sorry for the misunderstanding.
Nick Khan, don't tell me that you talking on interview, but you were playing nice in the man face and shit, Nick Khan. Don't tell me. Don't tell me you one of them. Like the YouTubers on here that'll talk bad about somebody and then they get in that fighter face. What's up, champ? Let me get an interview, man. I just want to ask you a question. It's an honor and a privilege to talk to you, champ. It's an honor and a privilege to talk to you, champ, and shit. Then get right back on that YouTube channel. Man, this nigga is the weakest champion I ever seen in my life. He's scary. He ain't gonna want no smoke or whatever. Then get right to the event. Hey, man, just want to know, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, man? You know, I think you're great. Come on, bro. Mauricio Suleiman said that's the type of time them boys on, man.
Because they said I could not go into the ring. So I said, okay, just have 2 or 3 security guards to throw me out of the ring. Because I am going into the ring. It's the WBC belt, and I'm going to have to go in and present and do my job. If you don't want me in, just have people take me out.
And what did he say when you said that?
No, I didn't say that to him.
Okay.
I said it in a program like this.
Okay.
And it came out.
And in the end, you were in the ring.
I was in the ring, yes. With all the other press.
Mauricio Suleiman said he bullying y'all. He bullying y'all. He said, y'all try to act like I wasn't going to get in the ring. Nigga, I got in that ring. I bullied you niggas. Say, bro. D-boy picking sides out here, man. Shout out to Detroit Mike, man. 2 of them things. 2P. No biscuit in the super chat said just showing support. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you. All right, PBC, they done announced they fight, man. As I told y'all, Fundora versus Keith Thurman, man. Let me find this shit. Is this the one? Hold up. Get that out of there. Get that out of there. Trying to find. There we go. PBC officially on the board for 2026. Sebastian Fundora, Keith Thurman set for March 28th at MGM. As previously reported by Boxing Scene, will air on pay-per-view via Prime Video. Now, let me see something. Because sometimes they be tripping with the dates and shit. Let me go to March. Okay, March 28th is a Saturday. Now, I think this is a trash-ass fight. Keith Thurman, to me, is nothing more than a name at this point, but go prove me wrong. He got a puncher's chance against Fundora, and based on Keith Thurman's history, that puncher's chance is about the first 4 or 5 rounds of the fight. Okay? I expect him to come out hot, be there early, and if Fundora can weather the storm, I think Fundora starts putting a whooping on his ass the back half of the fight. That's just not my official prediction, but that's just how I can kind of see the fight playing out. What does this mean? This, to me, shows me that what I was telling y'all about Tank versus Manny Pacquiao had some legs to it. Because if Manny was still fighting Rolly, they would be on this card, and they would be the headline. They would be on this card, and they would be the headline. So them Tank Manny things I was telling y'all seems to have been real reporting. Again, from your boy KO. Remember, I told y'all half Manny, half Pitbull. And the fact that they're letting Keith Thurman and Fundora headline this event means that they had a main event that didn't go through as processed. And obviously, we know that Tank Davis got charged in January. So I'm thinking that, as I was telling y'all, he was supposed to be back for March. And so now, the earliest we can expect him back, expect anybody back, is going to be April or May, assuming that he's and I got an update on the case, by the way, I'll go over later in the show. But I think this is a good fight. It's not pay-per-view worthy, in my opinion, but I want to see them. What kind of card are they going to put together to get my money from me, bro? What kind of card are they going to put together to get my money from me? But this shows me Manny and Rolly, that's off the board. Manny versus Rolly, that shit off the board to me. I think Rolly gonna have to fight his Mando and Shakram Giasev or whatever. That could fall on that Callum Smith versus David Morell card. Because remember earlier in the show, we found out from the WBO that Callum Smith and David Morell, they're fighting. They got their 175-pound fight done. Matchroom, PBC, working together already. You would think they could stay in the room and iron out a deal for Rolly Romero to fight his mandatory Shakram Giasev. So expect them to maybe be on that card with Callum Smith and David Morell, bro. OTB, what's up? Now, Plant Charlo would be another good fight on that card too. Yeah, you gotta give me some shit, PBC. You want my pay-per-view money? Okay, bro. Gotta give me some shit now. Give me something good now. You give me Fundora and Thurman. You give me Rolly Giasev. You give me Plant versus Charlo. All right. Context perspective. What up? Now we talking. Now we talking. You know what I mean? So we'll see. But in case y'all missed the news, PBC's first event this year is going to be March 28th. As they look to get the ball rolling. To me, that means that if this is a pay-per-view event, the earliest we can expect their next pay-per-view is going to be in May. The earliest we can expect their next pay-per-view is in May. But where the free cards at? Where the pay-per-view, the Prime Video on demand shit? Okay? It's time for y'all to get 2026 rolling. All right? So that's where we at on that. Let's keep the show moving though. We got 450 in the building. Shakur Stevenson. Let's talk about it. He reacted to his own fight. He reacted to his own fight. Let's talk about it, bro. Let's talk about his reaction. I'm about to react to his reaction of the reaction. I'm on my Drawmont Roach shit. Okay. Shakur says, just rewatch my fight. Telefimu is a really good fighter. Great boxing skills. I just made him look that way because of my skills. But other guys wouldn't make him look like that. My jab, my defense, my IQ, I'm just on another level out of this world. All glory to God. Brag on yourself, bro. And you know, brag on yourself. It's your moment. You capping. Shakur fans about to be mad. Howard Lane in the comments, mad and shit. Sunchild gonna be mad at me and shit. You know what I'm saying? These Shakurians, bro, the Shakur Sprinter vans, y'all gonna be mad at me and shit. But Loma made Team Alifu look pretty bad the last 5 or 6 rounds of that fight. Sandor Martin made Team Alifu look pretty fucking bad. Okay. Jermaine Ortiz made Telefimu look really, really bad in the ring, bro. George Cambosos made Telefimu look really, really bad, bro. Claggett Baguette Bread, bro, made Team Alifu look pretty bad, bro. Okay? All right. Shakur was sharp as shit. Shakur put on a good defensive performance, showed a good jab, some good timing on his jab against a fighter that was leaving his feet to throw punches. Against a fighter who was throwing punches from all out of position. Against a fighter who has demonstrated time and time again that he is trash on the front foot. Am I lying with anything I just said? Am I lying about anything I just said, bro? And I get that, you know, he popping this shit, but I'm here to bring y'all back down to reality and tell the truth. That's my job. My job is to not get too high, not get too low, and just tell you the motherfucking truth. And this idea that nobody else wouldn't make him look like that, real talk. Team Alifu shows up, all out of position. Shows up, leaving his feet throwing punches. Shows up, throwing right hands from way too far out. What type fighter from 140, 135 is he beating, bro? Like, real talk, like, just a question. How y'all think Gary Antoine Russell make Team Alifu look? How you think all that lunging in against Abdullah Mason's jab and his counter punching, how y'all think Team Alifu look? Come on, bro. I know that we don't know. I'm just simply saying, bro, that shit is hyperbolic as fuck. That shit is cap. Keyshawn Davis, my nigga, with the way he fought Jermaine Ortiz, come on, bro. Come on, fam. Like, let's cut this shit out, man. It's a lot of fighters, in my opinion, that T.O. don't even make it to the scorecards with showing up like that, bro. But that's just me. But let's go on. Let's move on to what else Shakur said, bro. He say, also, my ability to capture the moment is also underrated. A lot of guys get under the bright lights and crumble, but I'm built for moments like that. Hey, bro, he shined in his moment. It was his moment, you know. He did his thing. I ain't got no problem with that comment because clearly you could see Team Alifu crumble under that goddamn moment when he had rose to the occasion so many moments before against Josh Taylor, against Lomachenko. But he crumbled under that moment, bro. Straight up. So I don't have nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong whatsoever. What I would say is, bro, just y'all be careful with this prisoner of the moment shit. And understand that a lot of y'all accuse people of being tailor-made for fighters that y'all don't like. If I take a fighter's name out of it and I tell you they throw punches from out of position, they lead their feet to throw punches, they're trash on their front foot applying pressure, and they can't create their own offense. And the only time their offense look good is when they have the ability to counterpunch somebody coming at you, coming at them. If I describe that fighter to you and those are his flaws, y'all will say, oh, Shakur cooking that nigga. High level boxing, what's up? Just really like take your emotions out of it for a second, y'all. And really listen to what I'm saying. If I tell you a fighter has the flaws of being trash on his front foot, having an inability to set up his own offense. Leaving his feet to throw punches. Fighting with his hands down. What would y'all say the chances are that that fighter can beat Shakur Stevenson, bro? Now, everyone beats T.O. hating at its finest. You don't buy pay-per-view, so I know you're not a channel member, so I'll give you some exclusive content, Terrence. Just give me a second. But I'm leaning Shakur in either a blowout or I'm leaning Shakur in a close fight, 8-4, where he kind of takes over later in the fight, similar to how he did against Williams and Payton. A difference. They are evenly matched, and they gonna both put on the best performances of their careers. But I'm leaning Shakur in either a blowout or I'm leaning Shakur in a close fight, 8-4, where he kind of takes over later in the fight, similar to how he did against Williams and Payton. A different. Join the channel as a member, big dog. Join the channel as a member, big dog. You know what I mean? That's all I can tell you, bro. That's all I can suggest for you, bro. You know what I mean? Another thing got y'all in y'all feelings. Shannon Sharp's comments on Shakur Stevenson has some of y'all tight, and I don't understand what the hell y'all talking about, bro. Like, what are we doing? Like, Shannon Sharp said, look, bro, Shakur is phenomenal. He said he thinks he's a great fighter, but I'm not paying $2,000, $3,000 to watch him fight. He's going to have problems getting people to pay to watch him fight because of his style. When I pay for a fight, I want to see a fight. I want to see a fight. What's wrong with that, bro? Y'all going to have to understand, bro, that everybody don't consume the sport the same ways, bro. Okay? Some people like that fight style. Some people don't. A lot of people don't, bro. And when it comes to a man or a woman spending their hard-earned money, or whether or not they want to go to a fight or buy a pay-per-view and shit, then they are well within their right. Hell, some of y'all, think about this. Shannon Sharp got Club Shay Shay. He got the nightcap show that he do. He's a casual boxing fan. Right? Y'all are mad that he said he won't spend his hard-earned money to go watch Shakur Stevenson fight, but I can't get more than 5 people to prove to me that y'all bought a Shakur Stevenson pay-per-view, yet you be on YouTube every fucking day capping for this man, singing his praises, getting on your knees for him, and I ain't got to do shit but about 60 push-ups on camera because only 3 niggas sent me they receipts that they bought his goddamn fight. And these are supposedly his fans. So don't get mad at Shannon Sharp. Get mad at your own selves. Okay? He is entitled to his opinion. Bro, I got 3, my nigga. 3. 3, bro. Three of them. My email. Now, I got Paige, I got Brandon Broussard, and I got one more. Now, if you like Shakur Stevenson style, bro, that's great, fam. Be a fan of his. If you just like to like him because you think he gonna beat everybody, and that's why you like him for whatever reason you like him, but you can't get mad at niggas that's like, yo, I like Boots better because I like the way he fight better. I like the way that David Benavidez fights, so I'm a bigger Benavidez fan. I like Bam better, bro. I'm a Tank fan. I like Abdullah Mason better, bro. How you get mad at a nigga because they're like, yo, I'll pay for their fights, but I won't pay for his. If you like that nigga's fighting style, pay for his fights. If you want to be a fan of his, be a fan of his, bro. But you niggas is going to get mad at other fans because they don't appreciate him or consume his fights the way that you consume his fights. My job as a content creator and a boxing analyst is to just tell you the truth and give people credit where credit is due, bro. You want to talk to me about Shakur Stevenson? I'll tell you he's a Hall of Fame fighter. You want to talk to me about Shakur Stevenson? I'll tell you that if he ended his career right now, he'd be going to the Hall of Fame. As will Devin Haney. I don't like neither one of them. No, I'm not a fan of neither one of them. I would tell you that Bud Crawford proved to be top 2 greatest fighters of this generation. Him and Usyk. But I will also tell you I'm not a Bud Crawford fan, bro. That is my job. That is my responsibility to you guys. You niggas ain't finna guilt me into liking somebody that I don't like the way they fight. And I don't like the way they move outside the ring. And I don't like the way they carry themselves. I can say all that, tell you why, but then still be like, yo, he put on a good performance, bro. Yo, I think he's a good fighter. So y'all do what y'all will with that shit. I ain't got nothing wrong. I ain't got nothing wrong with what Shannon Sharp said, bro. That man, he done consume. He spend more money. He spend more money, bro, on fight tickets in one fight than some of you niggas have spent in the last 5 to 10 years on boxing. You fire sticking ass ninjas. You fire sticking ass ninjas. This man Shannon Sharp, bro. This man Shannon Sharp, bro. He done spent more money in one night going to a fight to watch somebody fight front row than some of y'all have spent in the past 5, 10 years with your fire sticking ass on Google trying to figure out how to jailbreak your damn fire sticks and shit. Fuck out of here, man. Y'all get the fuck out of my face, man. Shout out to Derek Stephon being a member for 14 straight months. I say Shakur should go for undisputed at 140, and I want Keyshawn versus Norman. Oh, nah, that don't need to be your first fight back. Keyshawn Davis probably do something bad to Brian Norman Jr., bro. Brian Norman Jr. need to fix some flaws, bro. Because Keyshawn going to get behind that jab, and Keyshawn not going to let up. Keyshawn ain't going to hurt you in round 2 and then get off the gas. He not going to hurt you. He not going to hurt your ass in round 2 and then throw 5 punches per round. Okay? So nah, bro. I don't think that's a good fight back for Brian Norman Jr. But hey, run that shit. Run that shit. Okay. Let's keep it moving, bro. Shakur versus Team Alifu put in 21,500 people in the MSG. That's what Turkey said. Hold on. Show y'all. They put in 21,500 people in Madison Square Garden. Is that shit fact or fiction? All right, here we go. I found this one. All right, I can't find. I had the damn thing. I was trying to put the caption up for y'all. But anyway, according to Turkey Al-Sheikh, Shakur Stevenson and Team Alifu Telefimu put 21,500 people in Madison Square Garden, breaking an attendance record. KJ Davis says 21K. No promo, barely mentioned take. Y'all hating. For those y'all don't know, KJ is a diehard Shakur Stevenson knob gobbler. But let me get to the bottom of this. 21,500 people, if true, don't mean shit to me. It don't mean shit to me. Turkey Al-Sheikh's word don't mean shit to me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got it in my email, Truth. I was trying to find it in my email, but I have it. Hold on, bro. I got so many emails, bro. Hold on, I'm going to try to find it real quick. Hold on, bro. I didn't feel like scrolling all the way. I got like a bunch of shit in my email, bro. But I can find it, bro. Hold on. That's the Brian Norman shit. If somebody got the link to it, just put it in my chat, bro. I don't want to be spending my time looking for that shit. I had that shit. Okay, here we go. No, I found it. We good. Oh, no, that's what Shakur Stevenson said. Never mind. I want the caption. Bro, somebody dropped that shit for me. I'm looking for the post that Turkey Al-Sheikh put up. It was on his Twitter, bro. The post that he put up showing that, they broke the record or whatever for attendance, bro. If you could put that in there, if somebody could put that in the chat, that would be appreciated, bro. I'm gonna catch these super chats in the meantime. Thomas with the 5 pieces in the super chat. Facts for attendance, but cap for that amount buying tickets. I know for a fact a lot of tickets were comped again. FYI, I paid for mine as usual. Oh, I'm getting there. Shout out to Brashley McClendon with the 5 pieces, but shout out to Thomas because I promise I'm getting there with the 5 pieces in the super chat. Shakur fans that went camping LOL, there was a few people I followed that said the arena had a lot of empty seats. Them niggas used Tank all promo. Almost definitely did. Y'all heard what Team Alifu said. The Big Punch, what's up? You just a Shakur hater. Everybody ain't knockout artists. If he's such easy work, why ain't nobody walk him down and beat him yet? Williams Zepeda walked him down the whole fight. Williams Zepeda did very well the first half of that fight. Shakur took over the fight late. So people have walked him down before unsuccessfully, but Williams Zepeda wasn't worried about his power. He walked him down the entire time. Big Skull got the Danetta got it in there. Okay, cool. Let's break this down, bro. Break this down, bro. There we go. All right, there we go. Turkey Al-Sheikh, 21,324, a new boxing attendance record for this version of Madison Square Garden. Opened in 1968. Turkey popping it. Nigga, I had 21,000 people in that bitch. We broke a record, nigga. Number one. Y'all believe Turkey? Y'all believe Turkey? Number two, it be deflections like this. Pitbull never said he was the face of boxing. He not held to that standard. Look at niggas. Only Madison Square Garden can say it's not true. No, the New York State Athletic Commission can too. Let me ask y'all something. What's more important? The revenue you generate or how many people show up? Notice he didn't say live gate record or how many tickets they sold. How many tickets they sold? He's just saying attendance record. They let walk-ups in for free when they trying to fill in the arena, bro. They drastically dropped the prices of tickets the night of the fight if ain't nobody in the venue. And what's more important is the revenue that you generate. If you had 21,324 people in the building and your live gate was $2 million, is that good? Do y'all think a promoter would rather have 15,000 people in attendance and generate a $7 million live gate or have 21,000 people in attendance and generate a $2 million live gate? They were already giving away tickets a week ago, and you think they ain't giving away more? Shakur gave away 300 tickets himself. So my point is, bro, number one, your source is a untrustworthy motherfucker whose interest it is to hype up the event because it's his event. This is the same person that went on camera and told y'all he lied to y'all's face so he could try to get a deal done behind the scenes. He told y'all he used Ring Magazine to lie to y'all so that he could try to make sure he got the Canelo deal. Y'all forgot that shit? Y'all forgot that shit, bro? But y'all trusting this nigga? Nah, bro. I already hit my homeboy up. I'm supposed to be getting the New York State Athletic Commission report when it come out. And when I get it, I will post it. Don't worry. He not capping this time, bro. You gotta get off your knees for that boy, Shakur, boy. Think about it, bro. Like, use your brain, fam. If that shit did a great live gate in terms of revenue, you think Turkey would hide that shit from you? He'd have been popping his shit, nigga. He'd have been popping his shit, nigga. We had 21,324 in attendance, and we broke the live gate record, nigga. We had $8 million live gate or $10 million live gate. He wouldn't leave that shit out. Y'all be falling for anything, bro. Y'all fall for anything. Was it packed because you had to slash ticket prices? Was it packed because you had to give shit away? Or was it packed because 21,000 motherfuckers said, nigga, I'm going to see Shakur tonight? I'm going to see Shakur tonight. That's what we need to know. They did numbers, KO. It's okay. This dry hate now. No, it's not, bro. No, it's not. Hate would be me hating if they give me all the facts. Me being critical of Turkey Al-Sheikh is not hating because he's a lying piece of shit. You can't say I'm hating on the man that's lied to you, bro. All right? You can't say I'm hating on the motherfucker whose interest it is to lie to you and admit it that he lied to your face. At what price? How many were there to see Team Alifu? And also, at what price? Did those 21,000 people pay $50 a ticket average? Did they pay $500 a ticket average? At what price? Because if I got to give your shit away, then your shit wasn't hitting on shit. Y'all know that. Y'all know what I'm saying is true, bro. It's okay. We need more than Turkey Al-Sheikh. The New York State Athletic Commission drops their numbers all the time, so we should be able to get it, and then everybody will know what's what. Everybody will know what's what. I understand, bro. I get it, dog. I get it. The boxing industry a lot wants you to crown Shakur as the face of boxing now. But you got a nigga that was at the fights telling y'all they gave away a lot of tickets, bro. Shushu Carrington is from New York. Wasn't nobody there to see him. Keyshawn Davis is a name in the sport. Wasn't nobody there to see him. Team Alifu is a name in the sport from New York City. Wasn't nobody there to see him. And you got a person giving you the numbers that's saying, I'll openly lie to you, motherfucker, to get something I need done, to push my agenda. Y'all niggas crazy as hell, bro. y'all crazy. I got a nigga that went to the fight telling you they gave away a bunch of motherfucking tickets. The person that put on the event is in his best interest to try to tell you that the shit was fucking amazing. But he's also a person that admittedly lied to y'all about trying to get a deal done. The nigga told y'all we do pay-per-views, but then we don't do pay-per-views, but then we bundle pay-per-views, but we ain't doing pay-per-views no more, not ever again. Remember Boxing Hacker when all the pay-per-views were supposed to go away? But yet, Team Alifu versus Shakur Stevenson was on pay-per-view. He lied to y'all faces and y'all trust what he said. He lied to y'all. I had a meeting with my brother, Khan, CEO of the Zone. Pay-per-view is dead. We will not be doing any more pay-per-view. January 31st. Nigga still doing pay-per-views. And y'all believe in what he say, man. Give me more information. I don't trust Turkey Al-Sheikh. If they all lie, then I want the number from the commission. I want the number from the venue. I want to know how many tickets were purchased. I want to know how many tickets were purchased, bro. That's like saying, ooh, nigga, that pay-per-view did real good, nigga. 4 million people watched that bitch, nigga. Nigga, that pay-per-view was great, nigga. Nigga, they had 10 million people watching that pay-per-view fight. First thing you gonna say, cool, nigga, how many people bought it? How many people fire stick that shit? How many people bought that shit? How many people fire stick that shit? But y'all go ahead, bro. Y'all get this shit off, man. Y'all get this shit off. That's fine, bro. Let me give y'all this update, bro, and then I'll drop the link in a minute. Case got pushed back, bro, as I told y'all it would once we started getting information on the criminal case. Let me show y'all real quick. Got an update on the Tank civil suit. And bro, I don't know how many things have to keep happening that I tell y'all is going to happen before y'all learn to trust your boy KO. I guess I just gotta keep putting in that work. Y'all will trust a nigga eventually, bro. Y'all will trust a nigga eventually, bro. All right, so all right, so here's the update, bro. So they had a hearing today at 1 p.m. And then they have another hearing May the 5th at 1:30 p.m. Now, what happened in today's hearing was they had a disposition and the plaintiffs filed a motion, or the Tank's team filed a motion for an extension of time. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The plaintiffs filed a motion for extension of time. And they filed a motion to extend the injunction. The injunction is for him to stay away from her. And so they extended his stay to stay away from her to May the 5th. And his next hearing is going to be May the 5th. So the extension, I want to make sure I got this right. So I'll repeat it because I want to make sure. So the memorandum of disposition, they went over that today. Let's find out what that means. Let's all learn this together, bro. So this was from the plaintiff side, or this is from the court side, probably not from Tank's side. So a memorandum of disposition is typically a brief unpublished court order or decision that resolves a legal case by applying existing laws to specific facts. These are often used in appellate courts of efficiently settle cases without establishing new legal precedent. So basically what that means, because what lawyers like to do, they like, when you set precedent, they like to go back to that in other cases and use that against you. So they always reference old cases in order to strengthen their new case that's happening years down the line or months down the line and shit like that. What this is somebody saying they don't want that. Like, they don't want the decision in this case to affect other cases in the future when something were to happen, and they can go back to this case and use this case as precedent. Who would want to do that and why? I'm not going to really speculate as to who would want to do that, but I would think that would probably come from the plaintiff side, for other people making accusations that if something happens in this case, that people can't go back and use this case as an example in case Tank were to get away from this civil suit. That's just me speculating, but I don't really know. Now, the motion for extension of time, I most definitely know that coming from Tank's side. Why? Because he's dealing with the criminal case. And you want to get your criminal case out the way because your criminal case can directly reflect or affect, I should say, your civil case. Meaning your criminal case, if he were to be found guilty or he takes some sort of plea deal, that's going to strengthen her case against him in civil court. If he gets off and he's found not guilty, or the DA drops the case altogether, that is going to strengthen his case to get the civil suit thrown out. But the motion for extension comes into where the criminal shit is much more important, much more punishable. The consequences are much higher in a criminal proceeding than they are in a civil proceeding. In a criminal proceeding, your freedom is literally on the line. In a civil proceeding, we talking about $50,000, bro. Upwards of $50,000, and maybe her legal fees or some shit. So you want to take care of that first because that's the most pressing matter. So that motion for extension of time, that came for them. That was clearly granted because the next hearing is not for another 3 months. So that motion got granted because they don't have another hearing for another 3 months. Her team came in and they requested an extension of the injunction. The injunction is for him to stay away from her. So they requested an extension of the temporary injunction until they can have a next court date, which will be May the 5th. So don't expect anything to move in the civil case for 3 months. Because as I told y'all in all the reports I gave y'all, what's going to continue to happen in this case is this civil case is going to be on hold. It's going to be just chilling until he gets the criminal shit taken care of. And so now his team can focus on the criminal shit because they don't have to worry about the civil suit for 3 months. And if they're able to beat the criminal case, that's going to strengthen their case in the civil suit. So that's what's going on. That's what happened today. The criminal case, there's no updates. I'm waiting to see if the motion that Tank's lawyers put in has been requested, has been given to them yet. Remember, they made the motion to get all of the stuff from the prosecution. So we're still waiting on that next shoe to drop. But nothing has happened in that case. No documents have been uploaded since January the 30th. And I'll keep y'all posted. You know, as we get more information. Now, shout out to Curtis Robinson being a member for 14 straight months. I bet your ass can't make it for 2 years, bro. For 2 years, I bet you can't make it. 2 years, I bet you can't make it. We're going to see, though. Shout out to Michael Robinson, Michael D. Stories with the 10-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He says, first time watching Shakur Stevenson live, disappointing. He could have ended it earlier, but played it safe. Felt like an amateur fight. Boxing feels dead. Maybe fight Keyshawn Davis, but I think they're brothers. Yeah, that shit ain't happening. That shit ain't happening, bro. Teacher, what you talking about, bro? Who are you talking to, bro? Who are you talking to, fam? Will somebody please? That's my question for no question. Who are you talking about, bro? But it cool for Tank to fight a 46-year-old man who looks sloppy against Barrios. You clearly have to be new here, bro. You clearly got to be new here, fam. Clearly got to be new here. Because if you weren't new here, you would know my opinion of Tank versus Manny Pacquiao. You would know my opinion of that fight. Maybe somebody in the chat will be gracious enough to you and nice enough to you to let you know how I feel about that fight. And I'm married, bro. So I don't know where that gay shit coming from, but now you gonna sit your ass down, bro. You gonna sit your ass down, bro. But maybe you should before you comment and shit, you should really learn who you talking to, bro. Because Tank Davis versus Manny Pacquiao is fucking trash, bro. Manny Pacquiao is 987 years old, bro. That is a cherry pick for Tank Davis. Okay? That is a horrible fight in the ring. But it's going to generate a lot of motherfucking money. Okay? But I hate the fight in the ring. You got to stop repeating shit you hear other places, dog. Okay? All right. Shout out to Curtis Robinson being a 10-piece with the 10-piece in the super chat. He said, bruh, I believe everything you are saying because I know that you don't have no reason to cap on a brother that you and I fucks with. Really, life, it's you a true standard soldier. Be more out. Salute, bro. Salute, bro. Now, Tank Davis is back outside on social, and haters can't help themselves. This is all right, bro. This is how crazy this shit is. Y'all tell me what I'm supposed to say about these two Instagram stories right here. How am I supposed, like, what is the damn reaction supposed to be to this shit?
They try to slide, we leave shit part. White diamonds help me see in the dark. I miss my guys when I tell our story. Hate that you can't be in this part. Broski killing still.
Yeah. Like what?
Cash, you black motherfucker.
Now, you will not believe
You like a
that what I'm about to tell you is true. Those are his two stories from Instagram since Sunday. Niggas is taking those stories, flipping them, and using it to somehow say he's scared of Shakur Stevenson. How you even make boxing talking points off of that shit? Like, how do you even make boxing talking points off of that shit? Just asking, bro. Asking for a friend. I want to know how you can watch that shit and be like, all right, nigga, I'm about to, nigga. So what that shit mean is, nigga, he posting that shit because he really missed Shakur Stevenson, bro. And what he really saying is he missed them bums that he used to fight, bro. And what he missing is he missed when people used to think he the man, but now Shakur is the man. So he really proving he's scared of Shakur Stevenson because he played that song. See, what that song meant was that he really missed easy knockouts and shit. And then he was playing that Usher song because him and Shakur traded places. Now Shakur's the chosen one, and Tank Davis is the one that's like, you know what I'm saying? He ducking that smoke. And then he got Casanova in there because he saw Shakur walk out to YFN Lucci. See, he watched Shakur walk out to YFN Lucci. So he wanted to show a video of him with a real street nigga too from New York so that he could kind of try to shit on Shakur Stevenson because Shakur Stevenson walked out with YFN Lucci and he was letting Shakur know that he got real soldiers in Atlanta that's really on that street shit. And so he really taking shots at Shakur by posting that shit. These are the type of niggas y'all listen to, though. These are the type of people y'all listen to. Niggas can tell you Tank Davis' house got raided. They can tell you he can't afford an attorney. They can tell you that the people called him because he got his goddamn shit pinged by the tower and shit. Right? On the cell phone tower. That's how they called him and shit. They can tell you all kind of shit. Y'all still listen to these stupid motherfuckers, man. They can tell you he gonna get extra charges and shit. When the police catch him, he gonna get extra charges. They tell you the nigga ain't gonna get no bond. And now they tell you this shit. Let me ask you something. How you claim to not care about somebody, but follow everything they do and report on any and everything about them? How that shit work? How that shit work, bro? How that shit work? How you be like, man, I can't stand this nigga. And then the moment the nigga posts anything on Instagram, no matter how big or small, nigga, we getting content on that shit. We running content on that. Nigga, what? See, my thing is, bro, I don't pretend to care about or not care about fighters just because I don't like them. I would simply say Tank Davis is back outside. And what I would say is a nigga that's worried about what he got pending probably ain't on social media popping it like that. That's what I would. That's as far as I'm willing to go. That's as far as I'm willing to go, bro. Y'all go over to Rick Timms and subscribe to his channel too, bro. Y'all go over to Rick Timms and subscribe to his channel, bro. Y'all niggas is tripping, bro. I just want to know how many times people can lie to you before you just stop letting them just lie to you over and over again, bro. That shit's wild to me. Couldn't be me. I wish a nigga would play a 3-year-old video for me and try to act like that shit is fucking real, bro. I wish a nigga would, bro. I wish somebody would play a 2-year-old, 3-year-old video to me and try to get that shit and spin that shit and flip that shit like a nigga just said it, bro. I wish a nigga would, bro. The things some of y'all listen to, bro, and believe, and that shit's wild to me, bro. But I would say it's good to see a young man facing what he's facing, being good spirits, and I would just hope he's tweeting that shit from the gym. I would just hope he's on Instagram from the gym. I would hope he's clowning because he's getting ready to try to come back to the sport of boxing because his team, everybody feeling really good about this case. I would hope that I'm seeing that shit because when they made that motion to get all the shit from the prosecutor, his lawyer got that shit and said, oh, nigga, this it. That's what I would hope. But I'm not finna do a motherfucking 15-minute video on the shit. Y'all niggas is tripping, bro. Shout out to Braston McClinton, bro. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Meanwhile, Clarissa calling Shakur the one. And Shakur trying to replicate Tank after the Garcia fight, saying T.O. was slow. Damn near word for word. Yeah, bro. Listen, dog. Imitation is the greatest form of flattery, bro. Imitation is the greatest form of flattery. And Clarissa's going to say that. Right? Because Shakur is her guy. That's what she going to do. I say, line that shit up. I still got Tank. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about, bro. So y'all can have that. Y'all can have that shit though, but it ain't really much to say, bro. It ain't really much to say. He back outside on the socials. The fact that he's still on Instagram and he ain't turned his shit off yet. That's the only positive shit that really need to be said. All this other extra shit, y'all niggas is tripping, bro. It's literally his nickname, Jordan. Literally his nickname. KO, you see that interview? What interview, bro? What interview, bro? Put the link in the chat. What interview you talking about, bro? Nah, he ain't in Cuba no more. He ain't on the run. Just think, like, bro, I hate, like, just think of a nigga being on the run with them type of resources and then they give him a $8,500 bail, bro. Think of a street nigga that claimed to be a street dude on the internet believing that shit, and then we still supposed to respect that you know anything about being a street dude. Think about that shit. It's 460 people in here total. Think about, just listen to what I'm saying, bro. Street people claiming to be street people is saying somebody is on the run and still saying they were on the run, and that person is a millionaire, but that person got an $8,500 bond, paid $1,000 to get out. Y'all niggas got to stop this shit, man. Y'all got to stop this shit. Don't tell them nothing. See, Rick Timms knows, like I know, the lower the bond usually means the weaker the case. Not always, not usually directly, but the lower the bond usually means the weaker the case. And definitely when you've been running around from the U.S. Marshals and shit, you just running away, guess what? They're not giving you no bond because you a flight risk. They call it a flight risk, bro. Call it a flight risk. If they deemed him that, his ass would be sitting down in the jail waiting on his motherfucking court date. Y'all niggas just be saying anything, bro. Y'all will say anything to try to make a narrative stick about somebody, bro. Anyway, bro, let me drop this link for y'all, man. I ain't really. Shout out to Marshawn West being with the 20-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. These widows don't even realize how much of a Tank fan they are. Their hate done turn into it's a thin line between love and hate. That's fact. That is facts, bro. That is facts, sister. That is all fact. Like, you care too much while claiming you don't care. But let's open up the panel, man. Y'all come holler at your boy. I got a little bit of time, man. We got about 40 minutes. What's good? What's good? And y'all, please subscribe to the vlog. We've had it pinned to the channel the whole time. Put this in here. All right, there we go. Link is up in there, man. Big Skull, what up? Big Skull, we can't hear you, bro. We're gonna go to Pay. What up, Pay? Pay, you there? Uh-oh, can y'all hear me, chat? Is it me? Terrence, what's up, Terrence?
It means to say
What up, Knockout?
What's good,
What's
bro?
going on? No, I was just talking about the comments, man. Everybody was like, yeah, TL, he sucked. Everybody could beat him and all this. I'm like, I ain't hear none of that from the comments before he fought him. They were like, oh, yeah, well, he steps up the competition. I'm just saying, like, it's like when Shakur wins and he wins impressively, it's just somebody, it's like certain people that's going to put him down. That's all I was saying.
I got you. Yeah, that's how that shit goes. Shout out to ASOS staying with the 5-piece in the Cash App. What's up, bro? Salute to you. Thomas Hill, what's up? Talk to me, fam.
Hey, KO, this is all I really want to say, bro. How come when they set all this ish up for this nigga Conor Ben to come in the ring and they call him out for the fight, the first that come out of his lips, Tanky, we can make a fight next. What's up with that, though? This nigga's supposed to be in Cuba.
I don't know, bro. I don't know what to tell you, dog. He took a flight back on the PJ, on the private jet, man.
Hey, KO, what's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, bro. We going
Can you hear
to
me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you, Paige. Paige,
Oh, my
what's up,
bad.
bro? What you got for the show, man?
What up? Yeah, I agree with you 1,000% what you said last, bro. Only other charge a nigga can get, even when they already got charges, is O&R or some shit like that, resisting arrest. If you fighting with the police or some shit. So yeah, that is bullshit, bro. Far as the fight, I said again, I think Shakur did a great job. I actually thought he could have actually stopped T.O. I only bought the fight because I thought T.O. was gonna put up a better fight. But overall, I think it was a great performance from Shakur. Think looking back at the fight, after I went back and watched, I thought the nigga was pretty much kind of tailor made for him. Cause shit, obviously I had to listen to y'all tell me or whatever, basically saying that the nigga can't get past the pretty much he can't fight on the front foot. And the first thing he did was went after Shakur, and which was the wrong game plan. Then he didn't make no type of adjustments in that fight whatsoever. But as far as that, other than that, I don't really got too much else, bro.
Already. Recap box says you think he's gonna fight before his court date? No, he will not fight until this situation is handled either good or bad. You say I wonder when it is. They're pushing for an expedited court date. I already showed everybody that paperwork last week, so he should hopefully hear back from the judge sometime this week on when his court date is gonna be. They're trying to get this thing taken care of quickly because, as you can see, he's heavy in PBC's plans for 2026. So they want to try to hurry up and get him in the ring as quickly as possible. A lot of people waiting on Tank to come back to the sport for sure. Dean, what's up, bro?
What's up, my guy? Can you hear me?
Chilling, fam. What you got for the show, man?
KO, I just wanted to make sure I said it on your platform, brother. Shout out to Shakur Stevenson, 4-division champion, first ballot Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer. Make sure I wanted to say that on this platform. Shout out to Shakur. I told y'all T.O. had 0 chance, but the reason why Dean wanted to bring that up, all of the people that was talking about Tank don't fight nobody, and y'all used to try to discredit Leo Santa Cruz for being a 4-division champion. I just hope y'all not going to say what Dean just said. Please don't get on KO platform and come up here talking about how Shakur a 4-division champion like y'all care about that now. Just make sure if you do come up here and talk about 4-division champions and now that's doing something, that's fighting, because Shakur is a 4. They said the youngest, him and Oscar and a bunch of other people. That's what's up. Shout out to Shakur. Much appreciated. Great feat. Amazing feat, and I knew he was going to do that, and y'all know that's not revisionist history either. But for the rest of y'all, especially the ones that did think T.O. had a chance and tell me how good T.O. was and all of this stuff, right? Okay, whatever. You feel me? Just make sure
you try to rub it in,
D. No, not you, Pay. You my guy. You know, I'm going to take a little jab, but you my guy. Just make sure that when y'all talk this 4-division stuff, make sure y'all bring up Leo Santa Cruz or walk back your comments and your hate on Gervonta Davis, because Gervonta Davis be a 4-division champion before all of these guys.
No,
just so we clear.
In less than 20 minutes.
What's going on?
In less than 20 minutes, by the way. Enigma, what's up, man?
What's happening, everybody? What's happening? Hey, Dean, that was a good show earlier today, bro.
I appreciate you, sir. Thank you, my guy.
Y'all go subscribe to Dean. Yeah, he be over there. He been putting in them live streams lately. You know what I mean? Keep going.
It was a good fight for, I guess.
Oh, shit.
I thought that, I felt that would do better than he did, considering he was more athletic than Shakur. But Shakur just showed that there's levels to this shit, man. He picked Teofimo apart all fucking night. And Tio got the lunges in and all that other.
Hey, you sounded like you muffled. You sounded like you muffled, bro.
Way, man. I thought it was more.
Can you hear me?
Than it actually was. That's all.
Enigma, can you hear me, bro? Yeah, you got some audio issue, bro. We're gonna go to Big Sco next, man. What up?
Hey, I ain't gonna, hey, what's going on, KO? Like everybody else said, that it was a good, good card, to be honest. Choo proved that he was a dog. He came in and stopped old boy in the 9th round.
Okay.
You got Keyshawn, who went in, who really outshined. To me, I think Keyshawn, his level, pretty much his level of ability in the fight game showed that he can fight on different levels when it comes to being a boxer, puncher, and very athletic as well. And Shakur, Shakur outclassed T.O. That's definitely what you've seen the whole 12 rounds. But the only issue I got with this whole thing, 2 issues. Stop calling him the face of boxing, because he ain't. And stop saying, oh, he would watch Tank the same way. Tank is not T.O.
at all.
Tank said, like he told Blue Blood hoe ass, I hate to say it, sorry, KO, but he said, how you gonna keep me off of you if you ain't got no power? If Tank don't fear your power, he coming for you the whole entire fight until he puts you to sleep. And like I said on Dean channel, Tank gotta unalive somebody in the ring for him to get his respect. And if he do that, I'm gonna be saying that's what they get.
Damn,
that's what they get.
Already, we going to Rick Timms. What up, Rick?
Man, what's up with it? What's up with it? Knockout.
I'm chilling, man. Y'all go subscribe to OG Rick. He got the channel started. He cooking up them meals over there, man. What you got for the show, though, bro?
Hey, you know what, man? First, let me Hey man, Saturday night was wonderful, man. Saturday was a good day for me, man. My Houston Cougars, men basketball made me proud. They won. My Houston Rockets won and made me proud. Shoo. I've been giving Shoo hell the last 18 months on all these platforms. I've been like, Shoo got to show me something. I haven't been impressed with Shoo. I've been giving him hell. But hey, Shoo shut me up Saturday night. That was impressive. Shoo made me proud. Keyshawn for sure made me proud. I expected him to return victorious after him laying an egg and fucking off his his hometown main event. And Shakur. Hey man, you know what? Shakur seems like he's starting to get more comfortable and more confident letting his hands go. I mean, maybe this criticism of him being a track star is starting to get to him because he's standing in the pocket more and he handling his business. I mean, T.O. is an a-hole, but the dude, have above average skills and shit. Shakur completely stymied him. So here's my question. This is what I was wondering, Knockout and everybody else.
Yes, sir.
It's like I've been hearing Shakur mentioning going back to 135.
Yeah.
After a performance like that against T.O. at 140, why not stay at 140 where a lot of smoke is, or really push for 147 with Devin?
Because he's lying when he says,
I don't think that's a good move for him just because, like, if Keyshawn going to be there, I don't think either one of them need to be in the same weight class, especially if they're not going to fight each other.
I'm with what Paige mandatory. I'm with what Paige said.
I don't think that's cool, bro.
What I would say, Rick, is number one, he's lying when he acting like he gave up on the Tank fight. So that's why he would try to go back down to 135, because that's still the biggest bag for him. Number two, he's an enigma, right? You saw it when Conor Ben came into the ring. Oh, nigga, I want to fight you. I want to beat you, but I need my rehydration clause like you put on Eubank. So he's somebody that's, while he act like he don't respect the way other people move, he trying to be in that position and move that same way. And so I think that's the apprehension to go up to 147. But then I think the apprehension too to go back down to 135 is he looked good at 140. And I think it's hard for him to make 135 pounds, if I'm being completely honest with you. I think he might have outgrew that weight class, bro. And so he got a lot to think about. We'll see what's next for him. But I think that might have something to do with it though, if I'm being honest with you. Victor, what's up, man?
Hey, salute to the panel. Salute to everybody. How you doing, KO?
Chilling, fam. What's up?
All right, look here. Let me try to touch on a couple of topics real quick. Let me pick it back off of what Deem said. I appreciate that, Deem. I wish I would have thought of that first, but of course you're a younger man than I am, so you're quicker to the draw. But look here, man. 4-division champion.
Yeah.
Leo Santa Cruz, right? And Leo Santa Cruz gave Tank a hell of a motherfucking fight. Now, that didn't mean shit. Just like Deem said, I'm just trying to repeat what Deem said in a different way. And then you got Teofimo, all them same credentials, them same accolades. And what kind of fight did he, you know what I mean, subject Core to? You tell me. Now, look, I'm going to give Core his flowers. As a matter of fact, you don't have to give a nigga nothing. It ain't enough for us to give the fighter, win or lose, nothing. We just acknowledge it. We ain't giving him nothing. He got to get it his goddamn self. So, what kind of fight did Teofimo give Core? Not much of anything. No competition whatsoever. So I suggest to you, though Core beat his ass, it didn't require much. Period. Now, last but not least, KO, this Tank case. Let me run something real quick by you. If somebody makes an allegation on you, It's an allegation, and it remains an allegation until it is proven true, right? So it's just an allegation. But here's where the victimization comes in, or the victim comes in. When they make that allegation, they send the force out to get you. And the force runs you down, stops you, pulls you over, put handcuffs on your motherfucking ass, takes you into one of them, them jails, and processes you. You tell me, when a motherfucker is able to pull you over, put you in handcuffs, take you into a system that you don't want a goddamn thing to do with, especially your identity, your fingerprints, your birth date, where you live, and all that shit, you don't want that. But he had to do it. Why? Because somebody alleged something on him. So guess what? He has now become a victim of somebody's allegations, right? And now he's in the motherfucking jail cell. Yeah, he can get out real quick. Yeah, he bailed out real quick. But still and yet, who wants to be put behind bars like a goddamn caged animal because somebody said you did something and it hasn't been proven yet? That's victim, brother. And last but not least, and then in the case, I'm not the case, but the paperwork. What did the lawyer say? Lo and behold, what did the lawyer say? Tank,
you talking about the warrant or his lawyer?
His lawyer said
his lawyer said he's the victim of extortion.
That's right, because he's a victim from a different angle. He's a victim of extortion. So I'm telling you, it's double whammy. He's a victim of an allegation, because he had to go through all that. He had to spend time in prison, and he's also a victim of extortion, because that's what they're suggesting. Victim, period.
But
so the only reason I'm saying that, wait a minute, hold up, I'm gonna finish right here. The only reason I'm saying that is because the last time I mentioned victim, Paige said, well, Vic, they always protect the victim, and I was suggesting that they need to protect the fucking innocent until proven guilty too, to some degree. All right. And that's why I was saying what I was saying.
No, I would say, bro, he ain't a victim to me until he can prove that he didn't do this shit.
Right.
So if they throw this case out and it come out that she really was like extorting him, that this was lying, that he beats this case and he's not guilty, then I'm willing to go there. But right now, I just don't know enough to go there with you.
Okay, all right, KO. But let me just say this real quick. You are a victim when somebody takes your freedom of movement from you. When somebody, a force, an institution, right, takes your goddamn freedom from you and your freedom of movement, you have become a victim. That's a victim right there.
What I'm saying is, not if you deserved it. If he's found to be guilty of this, then he would have deserved them to have done that to him. If he's found not guilty of this, then you can say, okay, he didn't deserve that treatment that they gave him. The facts are, we don't know whether or not he deserved it yet because the case is not completed yet. So I would say just give him his due process, and then I'm there with you. Now, what I will go there with you is, it looked crazy that they waited 2.5 months to arrest him since they had that goddamn tape. What seems crazy, hold on, let me get this off. What does seem crazy to me is the fact that in that arrest warrant, those witnesses, they not testifying. They not doing nothing. What is interesting to me is how confident his lawyer is coming across, pushing for a speedy trial. Anybody that been through something know that when your defense attorney is not confident, they will try to file motions to push that shit back as long as they can so they can try to build a case, look for precedents, look for some way to see how they can fight for you, bro. But the fact that his lawyers is like, nah, we want a jury trial. Give me all the shit y'all got. Let's get this shit popping immediately. That is a sign of confidence from a legal team. So I'm willing to go that far based off what I know, but I'm not willing to say that he's a victim yet because it could all come out and he could have deserved for them to be looking for him. He could have deserved for them to that shit. But what it looks like is it's a lot of confidence coming from his side. and I'll leave it at that.
As far as the case is going, the movement of the case, in my estimation, it's moving in the right direction. I'm feeling good about it.
Can I say something?
I got you. Let me get Boxing Hacker, and then let me get B More. Then I'll open up the panel.
Yo,
Go ahead,
what's up,
Boxing Hacker.
Theo? What's up? Salute to the panel. Hey, I'm tired of people trying to now that T.O. lost, it's like people are starting to make this argument that everybody can beat T.O. Oh, Ryan Garcia can beat T.O. Tank can beat T.O. Everybody can beat T.O.,
They can.
No, the reality is Shakur is just really like that. T.O. is still a good fighter. And T.O. wasn't a bad fighter in the ring. He just couldn't do anything with Shakur.
Boxing Hacker.
I've been saying that from the beginning.
Y'all let him finish, please.
I've been saying that, but I've been actually saying that from the beginning. Like, people don't really know how good Shakur is. I knew how good Shakur was even from the amateurs. I knew Shakur from the amateurs, not even from the pros.
The question is, how good is Core? I mean, how good is Tiafimo?
Better than you guys.
How good is Tiafimo? How good is Tiafimo?
A lot of people that you
How good is Tiafimo? How good is Tiafimo?
Cook, Victor.
Hold on. I wasn't screaming when you were talking about alleged victims and shit, whatever you were talking about. But when it comes to T.O., what he did is what he did. He was a lineal. He was a lineal champion, 140. He was a unified champion, 135. He beat Lomachenko. What are we talking? T.O. is actually a really good fighter. And T.O. will give a lot of people problems up to today. Nothing takes away from T.O., but T.O. just couldn't beat Shakur. I promise you, if you put T.O. in front of a Ryan or Tank or somebody else like that, he's going to give people problems. T.O. is actually a really good fighter.
He would have got stopped by Tank.
Huh?
So here,
he would have got stopped by Tank.
This is what I've been. This is what
he would have got stopped by Keyshawn. He would have got stopped by Keyshawn.
Y'all let me talk, please. Let me talk. I'm not. This is where I'm at, Boxing Hacker. You brought up a lot of things, but when you talk about him beating Lomachenko, I give him that. That's a good win. Lomachenko also put powers on him for the last 5 or 6 rounds of that fight. When you talk about the people that he beat, you also have to talk about the people that made him look like an amateur already. Sandor Martin had Team Alifu tripping over his feet, looking like an amateur in that fight. Jermaine Ortiz had Team Alifu punching the fucking rope.
Beat those two guys. What are you talking about?
He beat
Ortiz, and Ortiz did not win that fight.
Listen, dog, go watch the fight. Ortiz made him look like an amateur and made him miss.
Ortiz didn't do enough in that fight.
He been trash on his front foot, bro. Josh Taylor got cooked by. Stop, fam. Stop talking, dog. Josh Taylor got cooked by motherfucking what's that dude name? Catterall. He got cooked by Catterall and needed a robbery to beat him. So I hear what you're saying, but what I'm telling you is Team Alifu was tailor-made for Shakur Stevenson, and this ain't.
But you're discrediting his wings, though. You're saying Josh Taylor got cooked. He beat Josh Taylor.
I'm talking, bro.
Oh, I thought it was over for me. Okay.
So what I'm telling you is, when you look at Team Alifu, yes, Shakur Stevenson did a good job. However, the things that Team Alifu is very weak at, those are things you cannot be weak at against Shakur Stevenson, which is why I picked Shakur Stevenson to dominate him, bro. This ain't revisionist history. When you are trash on your front foot and you're not good at setting up your own offense and you rely on your counter punching and your athletic ability and you throw punches from too far out because you rely on that athletic ability on a regular basis. And we can see Sandor Martin pivoting out on you on a consistent basis and dropping you with a check right hook and keeping his distance on you just fine. We can see Jermaine Ortiz keeping his distance on you just fine and making it very tough for you in that fight. It is easy to surmise and easy to show that Shakur Stevenson probably going to have a lot of success against you too.
But here's what you're missing, Cal. You're missing one thing, though. You're missing one thing. Here's what you guys are missing. Every fighter has weaknesses.
You're acting like people that are saying this shit right now, such as myself, such as Dean, such as a lot of people, weren't saying this shit before the fight, bro.
I didn't say that, but what I'm saying, what you guys are missing is that every fighter has weaknesses. You all look at, Shakur.
You think they didn't know that already, bro?
All these fighters have weaknesses, so if we're gonna do that, we can say, this person doesn't have a lot of power. This person doesn't do this. We can always do that. But at the end of the day, when it came to those fights, he beat Ortiz, he beat Josh Taylor, right?
Sandor Martin beat the nigga.
He beat Sandor Martin. He beat him. The only person that beat him was freaking Kambosos. That was it. And Kambosos was undefeated at that time. And the real reason why he beat Kambosos beat him because he had a very bad game plan.
Hey, breathe, dummy.
That's the reality of things.
Here's what I'm saying, bro. Here's what I'm saying. So all of that stuff, I'm not arguing with that. But he had a very bad game plan against Kambosos. Was his game plan good against Shakur?
No, it was
It
horrible.
wasn't.
No, let him
It
answer.
wasn't. So yeah. So here's the thing. It wasn't a bad game plan. The problem is that Shakur was just too
You see
sharp,
how
way
you see
sharper.
the length you'll go to get on your
Yes,
knees for
yes. It wasn't a bad. What would be
bro.
a
His
bad game
game
plan?
plan
Let me
was
ask you something.
horrible, fam.
What's a bad game plan than what he did?
He
So
was on the
What's
foot.
your bad game plan? Let me hear
his
it.
bad game plan was to come out the first 30 seconds of the fight trying to throw right hands from way too far out and leaving his feet to do it and trying to get on his front foot where he sucks at and trying to be aggressive with Shakur and playing into Shakur's counter punching and his back foot boxing ability. That's
So
a
you
horrible
wanted to
game
be
plan, bro.
You wanted it to be defensive then. Is that
That's
what you're
a
saying?
horrible game. That's a horrible
So
game plan, bro.
what's the game plan he should have had?
Didn't he do the exact same game plan against Kambosos?
No,
Didn't
I'm
he
asking.
come out
No,
utterly
he did
aggressive
not.
in the first round trying to knock
No.
Kambosos out and get dropped in the first round?
The
Didn't that
problem.
happen, bro?
The real problem with Kambosos
KO,
fight
can I
was
answer what
Bro,
game
Kambosos.
y'all
plan he should
wasting
have
y'all
had?
time
The
KO?
real
talking to
problem with
that dude,
Kambosos. Hold on,
bro.
Yeah,
let me
bro. Like,
answer.
what are you
Let me
talking
You
about,
answer.
fam?
wasting the
The
time,
real
man.
problem
Y'all
with the
doing that
Kambosos
shit on
fight
What are you
was
talking
purpose.
about,
Kambosos'
bro?
hair.
He
Shut up,
tried. He
Hold
tried
on.
Baxter.
to
Come
get. He
on,
tried to
man.
get aggressive with Kambosos. Tried to go knock him out. He went in there throwing wild punches, and Kambosos put him on his damn on his damn back pocket in the
Right,
first
but
round. He went
right,
out
but
there with Shakur Stevenson, trying to throw an aggressive ass right hand and jumping with some motherfucking jabs, leaving his goddamn feet and getting on his front foot where he sucks at. And Shakur took advantage of it and schooled him, bro.
he wasn't bad.
That's a
KO, can I
horrible
talk?
game
Shakur was
plan.
just
KO,
sharper.
can I talk? Because I
Like,
was quiet.
His
Can I
daddy,
talk?
his daddy,
hold
yeah.
on.
Let me pass it. Let me pass it, but I'm gonna say this too. His daddy was in the corner telling him a bunch of bullshit. And you won't
Yep.
admit that he had a bad game plan because you want to keep Shakur Johnson in your mouth,
What
bro.
do
You gotta cut that
hold
shit
on.
out,
Y'all
man.
gotta stop. You don't even know the
Sorry,
game plan
sir.
that
It's
they
my
had.
turn. It's my turn,
The
sir.
way
Sorry,
they
it's
Bro,
went
my
was
nah,
turn.
like a
bad.
It's my
Negro.
turn.
Shut up.
I don't know, man.
It's my
I
turn.
think you
It's my
guys
turn,
don't watch
sir.
the boxing
It's my
lessons.
turn, sir.
Go
Thank
ahead,
you.
bro.
Oh, the
Thank you,
Kappa. Go
KO.
ahead,
I
brother.
appreciate that. It's my turn, sir. Thank you.
Get him, D. Get him, D.
Yeah, the game plan that he should have had, a guy named Knockout Boxing and a guy by the name of Dean by any means told y'all before the fight that T.O. needed to be more patient than Shakur. Did he do that?
No.
I told y'all he had zero chance. Y'all said, Dean, you're an Earthman. How you gonna say he got zero chance, Dean? I said, well, he keep his lead hand down to keep his head on the line, and he
Exactly.
overstretch and he be stumbling over himself all the time. So he probably can't beat a southpaw fighter who does very well with a jab and got some great defense and good reflexes. That's what Dean said. The game plan that T.O. should have had was to be more patient, use his athleticism to go in there and pot shot Shakur when he got chances to, work to the body and get out of there, and use some of Shakur's game plan, make it boring. If he got to do that, T.O. needed to be, I can't outbox this guy. But if I'm not going to go in there because I'm not good on my front foot, what I need to do is pot shot him, work to the body, use my athleticism to get out of range, make it boring, make sure I'm being more patient than he is. And then that's how you beat you will have a chance to beat a Shakur Stevenson in there. You don't beat Shakur Stevenson by throwing more punches than him, going on fully committing to your front foot, over stumbling over your feet, swinging wildly, and keeping your lead hand down. Y'all go ahead. My fault.
Hey, let me
That was
say this
T.O.'s
before I
biggest
go, y'all.
problem.
Real quick, y'all. Let me get B more in here. He ain't said nothing. Then Rick, OG, I'll come to you next. Go ahead, Rick. I mean, go ahead, B more.
Yo, man, you know what I did today?
What's
What was
that,
so
bro?
interesting I did today?
What's that, bro?
I went on to my Amazon Prime account and I went to PBC Boxing and I watched Tank versus Mario Barrios. That was some good work in that. And you know the reason why I was watching it
Why that, bro?
is Tank with going up against a larger fighter who's bigger than him, and Tank showing how to be a proper body snatcher. The breakdown of Mario Barrios in that fight was textbook.
Yeah.
He went to that body, he tenderized those ribs up. Oh, nice. Had them bad boys smoking. By the time he hit him with one last shot, it was over with. And I say this because in watching that fight, I see the perfect game plan of Tank versus Shakur. If the fight ever happens, Tank is going to tenderize them ribs.
He gonna pull that mucous membrane off the ribs. He gonna get them all nice and good and saucified when he put that rub on them. You know
Okay.
that rub, that left uppercut to the rib, to the belly. You know what I mean? And that right. You know what I mean? Those body head combinations is gonna be ringing. You know what I mean?
Chest saying tenderism. They're gonna put that tenderism. That's the tenderism. Okay.
Oh yeah, he gonna put some tenderism on them. Yeah,
Tenderism on there. Okay.
he gonna put that good old barbecue on them. And by then, by that fight not even gonna end. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna end. It's not gonna end well for
I got you.
Shakur. Saying that Tank is gonna show the proper technique on how to break down the boxer by being a body snatcher.
I hope we get to see it, bro. I hope we get to see it.
Oh,
Enigma, let me go to you. Then I'm gonna go to Rick because I know you have been waiting, bro. What was you about to say, Enigma?
No, I was just gonna say, Tiafimo, man, he fought a horrible fucking game plan, man, and his father always was telling him, "Where's the power? You gotta punch him, man. You gotta punch him." He wasn't really giving him no solid instructions. And again, like you said, Tia was falling over his feet, man. I didn't think that Homeboy would do that. And as far as Tank and fighting Shakur, Tank's going to take away Shakur's jab.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to take away his best asset, that jab. That's what he's going to do. I can see it.
That's the first thing you got to do.
Man, Shakur gonna beat the brakes out.
Not to mention KO. Tank
he gonna beat the brakes off who?
Y'all gonna cry that day.
Tank
Y'all
got the
gonna cry
two best coaches
Shakur
at
gonna beat the
lightweight.
brakes off Devin too.
Maybe Shakur's nice.
There you go, Dean. There you go.
Shakur's nice. Hey, listen, I always say the hardest fight for Devin is Shakur.
Yeah, I know. Shakur gonna beat the brakes off Devin. Just worry about that. You a Devin fan. Worry about that.
And he'll beat the brakes off Tank too.
Okay, that's
No,
cool.
he
He can beat
won't.
the brakes
How
off
you gonna
Devin.
beat the brakes off somebody who don't respect your power?
I can't wait. I can't wait.
How you gonna beat the brakes off somebody who don't respect your power?
He's gonna do.
Hey, we got like 3 minutes. Let me get to the OGs, man. Let me go to Rick first, and then I'm gonna go to Victor to close us. Everybody else, if y'all want to hop off, I'll be live Wednesday night. Shout out to Dean. Y'all go subscribe to his channel. Shout out to Showtime, the guy with the 5-piece in the super chat says Tank should call out the winner of Shakur and Keyshawn. Rick, go ahead, man. Floor is yours, bro.
All right, good deal. Hey, man, you know what? Hey, this is what I wanted to say about this Tank situation as far as these criminal charges. You know, when the story first dropped, considering Tank being a black millionaire who have displayed some poor behavior publicly in the past, I wondered why they were dragging their feet on charging him if it was video footage back in October. You know, considering he's on probation, you know, considering, you know, the video footage of him in the basketball game, blah, 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 you know, charges drop. So they dragged their feet from October to January before the criminal charges came. The silver stuff came immediately. Pay me. Yeah. She wanted money off the muscle. Well, now that the criminal charges have finally come, and we still haven't seen this video footage, it blew me away for him to have such a small bond.
Yeah.
And me knowing how the criminal justice system works is if they really, really want you, if you really, really effed up, they're not going to put a small price on your head. So in closing, man,
they know you got the money too, Rick. If they know you got the paper, nigga, please.
Money talk, and when you got big time representation, you get benefits and privileges the average person don't. And that's where I want to end with, because I hope this is not another situation where, I mean, it's a possibility these 2 felonies can be downgraded or even dismissed, and he can get another slap on the wrist. And I really don't want him just to get just another slap on the wrist unless he really, really gonna get his act together. Keep his hand off these women, take a long look in the mirror, stop self-destructing before he eventually roll at 7 and crap out. And let me get out the way, man. Appreciate
Well, that applies
Already.
to a lot of these niggas, man. That
Real
applies
talk
to a
from
lot of
Rick.
these niggas.
Vic, you got the last word. It's 10:30, so Miss
Hey,
KO
what
is
Rick?
ready to
Hey,
watch the show. So you go ahead and
okay,
you let me know what's up real quick.
okay. So that what Rick Tim said applies to a lot of niggas. Let's a lot of these niggas out there in that motherfucking world of boxing keep their hands off of the girls and hit them in the back of their heads and shit. That applies to a lot of niggas. And I wish that for everybody, including Tank. Now, let me just say this is what I want to say, and I'll say it real short and sweet, KO. What did Tio make available for Core? You see, when you're fighting and you aim to win, you are not supposed to make yourself available to your opponent to get hit. Regardless, whether it's headshots, body shots, jab, you're not so. Tio made himself available. That's the key right there. Tio made himself available. Core took advantage of the availabilities. Salute, money.
Already salute to my dog, OG. Victor, we got G Red Boy with the 10-piece in the super chat to close us out. He said, absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. I appreciate everybody in the building. Please subscribe on your way out this thing. We'll be back live Wednesday night. Until then, we'll be dropping daily content up until that point on the hottest topics in boxing, as we always do. Appreciate everybody. Hit that like button on your way out. Thank y'all for coming by. And we'll see y'all Wednesday night at 7:30. We out of here. Peace, y'all.